absolutely fine. You should. You should be absolutely fine.
Quit smoking, do you know what I mean? Hello, mate. How are you? You alright?
All right,
Oh,
how are you?
Yeah, I've got something to show you. Hang on. I've just made my very first loaf of bread.
Have you really?
I promise you. I promise you. I promise I just made it from scratch. I promise. Here's it. Look.
I'm impressed.
I'll tell you what. It's fire. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Have you got a bread maker?
A bread maker.
Oh, you have it in oven?
Yeah, oven. I just had to, and all that shit, yeah.
Right, have you never made bread before? Oh, love it. Have you enjoyed making it? I'll tell you what, you get
No, I'm going to make it on Monday morning as well. Monday morning, I'm going to make bread live. We didn't have a bread knife, so I went and got this kit. And I'll tell you what, man, if anyone wants that from Sainsbury's, go get it, man. They're razor sharp, man.
I love it.
Yeah, it's
getting all domesticated, Paul. What's going on?
No, I love it. I've been doing a few lives like it. Well, it's like I ain't got the birds at the minute, have I? So I'm just like keeping myself occupied and shit as well, yeah. I've done quite a few things now, yeah. So I'm just one of them.
You all right? You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm all good, yeah, all good. 10 out of 10.
Good.
10 out of 10. What I need.
We need a catch up. We need a catch up off the app.
Yeah, 100%. I've got both my numbers now anyway, so I don't.
Oh, have you got it back?
I haven't got my phone back. I had to go to the EE shop. I've got to go. I'll have to collect my phone soon. So I'll have to probably, most likely, drive to Birmingham just to get my phone, yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that, Paul.
I know, it's a bit shit, but that's the only way I can get it back. I think, I'm just going to say, like, can I have someone collect it for me so they can send it me? I'll say, because let's face it, I'm like, 3 hours away.
You don't want to be going back up there if you can help it.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit shit, like, but if it's the only way, I'm going to have to. I
know, but if anybody finds out and triggers and all that shit, that's all I'm on about. You know what I mean?
It is shit, like, I can't lie. But I do believe that they will say you have to collect it in person. ID and all that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Shit.
I know. But other than that, you're all good.
Yeah, all good. Honestly, like, I ain't felt better. Well, on a plus note, I'm only smoking 1 fag a day at the minute. So if I'm 40 to 1, yeah. I haven't smoked one all day and I don't feel like one. I didn't feel like one yesterday. I didn't feel like one the day before, but I'm sticking to just have one at 7:30 so I'll slowly bring myself off smoking. And within the next few days, week at very most, I'm just going to quit. I don't need it. I've got no shirt.
When are you having this one?
You what, sorry?
When are you having this one?
7:30 p.m. That's my last one. You what?
Morning or night?
Night time. Just I don't need it. I don't need one now, but it's just I'm gonna have one because I don't want to shock my body or anything. Because I'm used to smoking 40 per day. I got them in here. Look, it's not like, oh my god, shit, everything's gonna fall. Look, I got box on box. Look, I got boxes here. Unopened, sealed still. Yeah, there's another 2 boxes. I got a box on here which has got 2 in, which I think is gonna be my last 2 cigs, and then I'm quitting. And I got 5 boxes. That's 100.
That's unreal, Paul.
Mentally, it just shows, man. Like, if I can quit smoking I smoked minimum, saying bare minimum. This is if like I'm really busy, 30. If I'm stressed or if I'm like bored, I will smoke up to 50 per day. That's a promise, no word of a lie. I could have smoked 50 per day. It's mad. So yeah, it just shows, man. If I can do it, please believe me, anyone can do it because I'm the biggest cighead you will ever meet in your life. Do you know what I mean?
I can't believe that. That's really good going. That is really good going.
Yeah, I'm well chuffed with myself, and I smoked for I can't even remember. I was, maybe just before, maybe 15, for 14, 15, I think. 15 I started smoking. 25 years. 25 years I've smoked. Mad, isn't it? I am going to quit. I am going to quit within the next few days. Fact, 100% watch.
I've been giving up. Oh God, I've been giving up about 15 years now.
Yeah, it's mint. I'll tell you what, I feel better. My lungs feel better, and I know it's like, it takes ages to heal, but I can feel the difference. I don't need my.
You wake up in the morning coughing?
No, don't wake up coughing anymore. Yeah, it's mad. I woke up and went to bed coughing every single night. I felt like my lungs were closing. I was like, but I just couldn't stop because. Let's face it, I was constantly stressed and blah blah blah. Now I am going to quit within the next few days. Fact. At very long.
Levels have gone.
The end of next week. I'm not going to smoke. So I've got 2 left here. That's today and tomorrow. Now I'm thinking to myself, I'll give them away as soon as I start. Like I'll give them away. So I'll have about 90 left at very most. I reckon by the end of next week, when I'm very comfortable in stopping, by Friday, by next Friday. That's a fact. Hey, princess. Yeah, and then that's it. I'm done. And I swear to God, I'm gonna be so chuffed when I can quit because I always thought, how am I gonna do it? I've sat it before and I'm like stressed. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? It's so easy. It's so easy. Just don't smoke.
When your mindset shifts and you're in a different headspace, it is easier.
100% fact. Yeah, 100% fact. And I feel
Like
more
with everything,
alive, I
like it's
feel
like with
alive.
me, like when I was in my previous life, I call it like my previous life, the thought of me never drinking a drink of alcohol again, absolutely thought it's never going to happen because I can't go weeks and weeks and weeks without a drink.
Yeah.
Whereas in the life that I've got now, I can go years and years and years and not touch it. Do you know what I mean?
I'd
I'm
like to
not,
quit. Yeah, look, here was my aim at first. So I'm going to tell everybody exactly how it is right now. And it's so,
guys,
uh,
guys, there he goes, the little thief,
oh, I don't
the
know.
little thief.
Cheryl, thank you. Yeah, so look, I just want to say why I would really like to quit tomorrow. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that, man. So tomorrow has been 5 years since I've touched any substances, if you know what I mean. Tomorrow marks 5 years since I've ever touched anything like, yeah, 5 years. Yeah, man. So that's why I would have loved to have done it tomorrow, but I just feel like it's just too soon. But yeah, 5 years tomorrow. Let's have it. That's how good I feel. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what I'm feeling.
Honestly,
So
Paul, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad when I did hit my 5 years sobriety, I was literally like, I never thought I could do 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, 5 months.
man.
So to go 5 years blows my brain.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, it is mad. Like I'm out of. Well, I used to obviously. It's been 12 years from smoking the devil's lettuce, if you know what I mean. 12 years in November it was, and on the 2nd of November when my youngest daughter Clara was born. That's when I stopped smoking the lettuce, like. And then obviously the other stuff, the snowflake emoji, if you know what I mean. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell everybody exactly how it is. 5 years tomorrow, and I'll tell you what, man, it feels so fucking good, man. Do you know what I mean? It feels so good. And now I'm quitting smoking. So from the lettuce to the emoji to stopping smoking. And then obviously I do have a little vape. And it's because I want to bring myself on the six. I feel like I could stop vaping. I could stop vaping easy. But then it's obviously still going to be at least a little bit of a challenge. But I like it. I like it. Do you know what I mean? Smoking. It's good, man. It's good, honestly. And I am well proud of myself. I'm well proud of
Yeah,
myself.
so you
Like.
should be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
then
you should be
say what like does my nutting as well, like like not so long ago. What was
Paul,
it?
someone's trying to come in with me. Just start a battle.
Come on, let's go. Yeah, like say for instance, like when people come on the live the other week when like I was like upset and I was whatever, and I'm sitting with Fiona, and people were like, "Oh look," just because I went, look, I was ill, and
I know you
I
were
was
ill.
ill. Do you know what I mean? And then they're like, "Oh, he's been on drugs, blah blah blah, this that and the other." I'm like, "Please, come on, man, don't test me like because if I was, I would tell everybody because I do not care. I will tell people. Like it come to a point where I had to buy tests.
You ended up doing a rug test, didn't you?
Do you know what I'm saying? On live. Do you know
I
what I'm
couldn't
saying?
believe that.
Yeah, because I was just like that. I don't like when people, and I've got 3 left in there. So if anybody ever comes in and says, "Oh, blah blah," he itched his nose, he went like this, blah blah blah, I'll do a test on the same day. I'll do it any day.
I got
Any
it.
day.
I had it in here the other day.
Yeah,
Somebody in here telling me that I was on, and I was like, really, really,
yeah.
like honestly, like I did that 25, 30 years ago. Certainly not now. It's not, honestly,
Once you stop, it's done.
crazy.
Once you stop, it's done. With the smoking, never again. Like with the devil's lettuce, I mean, Julia.
The thought of doing that now, absolutely. Oh, it makes me
It's
toes
like,
curl.
it's like, name a time you enjoyed it on it. Please tell me.
You know?
Because I never enjoyed a single time on it. It was more like, you see what it was?
Have
with
it.
movies? I'd see one of my pals doing it, and I'd think, go on, man, I'll have one. And then you're like, I can't sleep, can't do this, can't do that, can't eat, can't. And it's just disgusting. There's no good time on it. And it's like, when people go like, I wonder what it's like. There you go, people, that's what it's like. Absolutely bullshit. Do you know what I mean? Or you're smoking the lettuce, you're like, you're just lost in space. Do you know what I mean? It's just like Julianne.
I've never really smoked that. I have tried it.
Yeah.
but it's never been my thing. I never liked the taste of it. I never liked the feeling that I got off it. I just didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
And then the other
Oh,
stuff,
I did like the
when I was
taste.
out with my mates.
It's because you said, yeah, man. It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. It's like, I had nothing to look forward to and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But no,
You've got a whole new life ahead of you, Paul. You've got a very exciting life. Yeah, you've got some hurdles to it along the way, but do you know what? The hurdles will be worth hitting to get to where you'll be. And I know there's been times over the last few months where you've thought you'll never get there, but you absolutely will.
Yeah.
You will. You absolutely will.
It's just a matter of time, and it's just one of them things. Is where it's like it will go as far, it will go as good and as smooth and as far as I want it to go. Do you know what I mean? It's just got to work towards everything.
You've just had an awful lot, and your life's been the same for so long. Then all of a sudden, it's all changed.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes when you're going through what you're going through, some people are not putting the right people's. It's not just you, it's the other people that are in your life that you'd been stopped from seeing, which for me is just the nastiest of nasty, because it's just more stuff that you've.
And
It's
I'm
not
just
you,
super happy. Every time I wake up, I'm like, there's like a purpose, or there's something to do, or do you know what I mean? All I want to do is like wake up and make a what's up, what's how are you, and just be happy. That's it. It's not a lot to ask, and it's not hard, man. So long as it's, you put effort in and work. Do you know what I mean? And that is exactly what I'm going to do. 15 years.
Me and my husband stopped smoking cigarettes 2 years ago. We're in our sixth, and it's the best thing. I bet it is. I bet you're saving a bloody fortune. I don't understand how people can afford to smoke these days.
Well, at one stage, I was buying my cigs, weren't I? I was buying. Well, I'd be 100%, Susie. 100%. Thanks, Debbie. So it was like, I was buying from the shop. I was spending £15 a box, and I would buy 2 boxes per day. That's £30 per day. £30 per day. Then it got to a point where I started buying these things. They're from Switzerland, and I got it from a shop. They're a little dodge, they are, like, but they sound like, I think they're Albanian, top geezers, like. And I was like, I'll buy 200s of them, but I was smoking them in under a week, 200 in under a week with ease. And so I was buying like 400 to 1,000 per time every time I was buying them. Yes, I'm only spending £45 for 200, but, I was saving a lot of money. At one stage, I was like, thousands a year. Thousands, and I'm not.
Imagine. Guys, I think we're going to have our nuggies taken off of us. If you've not been tapping the screen, can you please make a start right now?
What's up?
Thank you.
100%. Listen, I'm not going to go back to smoking any more than 1 cig per day. And then as soon as I feel it, I don't even need one now. What's the time? All right, it's almost 7 o'clock. I don't even need a cig. I could stop now, but I don't want anything to happen in my body. I'm scared, like I can't just quit. I don't know.
I totally know what you mean. Yeah, I get you. I totally get you. Yeah, I get you.
What's the snipe piece,
Totally
please? Nita.
I totally get what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
What?
Kerry! Go on, girl.
Kerry, you stink,
Big
man.
up, Kerry, big up. Big up, Kerry, big up. Guys, chuck the hearts in the chat for Kerry. Thank you so much. Thanks, Teresa. Vicky pissed again. Oh, seemingly I'm pissed again, me.
Kerry, that's out of order. Nita.
Not here. I'm glugging my vodka and Diet Coke down me.
That's what we needed. Give up puffing. Darcy Smith. I'm done. 1 cig per day. I'm finished within the next.
Honestly, I can't believe it. You should be so proud of yourself, Paul. You really should be so proud of yourself.
We're playing the live. Like he quit. I think it was about a year and a half ago. And he's like, just do it, man. Just do it. It's easy. I'm like, it's not easy. I'll never quit.
Not easy.
That's like, I don't need it.
It's not easy. It's absolutely not easy. Absolutely not easy. Yeah. Anybody who says
yes, I am vaping a little bit. All I need to do is get off the seat.
Thank you, Teresa. Yeah. Anybody who says it's easy to give up, no, it's not. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's like you see with me. I'd say more. How can I explain it? It's like I feel like I really want it now. Like, and I feel like the willpower's there to do it. I have a reason. Do you know what I mean? I have a reason to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm happy. And yes, I have we got a baby on the way. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I want to do is constantly stink of cigs. And, I quit smoking the devil's lettuce when Clara was born. Now, imagine I start smoking now. Baby's born. Do you know what I mean? That's exactly what I need in my life. And I tell you what, it's give me that extra push. And,
extra push is what you need to get you to where you want to be. And do you know what, Paul? You'll do it.
100%. Few days.
Send us a few days and you'll be off it. Send us a voice note. We'll have a catch up tomorrow. All right.
Yeah, sound. I'll call you.
All right.
Tomorrow. I'll send you. I'm back on this number now. This sounds better.
Right. Okay.
So,
So send us a message. WhatsApp though, because I'm away.
yeah, I will do.
All right, darling. Big love to you and Fee. See you later, guys. Bye, darling. Bye bye. Bye bye. He looks so much happier, doesn't it? Why is this bloody top of this arm itching tonight? He looks so much happier, he does. It's so nice to see. It really is. It's so nice to see. He just looks he looks more refreshed. Is that even the word to use? Is it refreshed he looks? Is it? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he just looks a lot better, doesn't he? He does. Excuse me. He's lovely, he is. He does look much better. He does, doesn't he? I can see a massive difference. Excuse me, I can as well. I like Paul, I do. Hi, Yasmin. He looks happy and refreshed, he does. He looks content, yeah, he does. Do you know what the thing is? To be honest with you, I speak to Paul a lot off the app, and I have spoken to him over the last few months of everything. I don't get it. Tracy, what you saying? Ah, right, okay, got it. Understand you now. Very interesting that, isn't it? Very interesting. Good evening, Sally. I wish my brother stopped smoking. Do you know what, Adam? Again, as I talk to people that are in addiction. Go on, Kenny, what we just had for your tea? Unless he wants to give up smoking, there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing you can do about it unless he wants to give up smoking. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. Chicken wings. Oh my God, you are funny, Kara. You are funny. He's just happy in a safe. Yeah, he is, Jackie. He is. Chicken wings. Is the plan for Smiler to come to the UK? It absolutely is, yeah. I'm just waiting for a message back to see if we can go and see her tomorrow. I know there won't be an issue because he told me we can go anytime. As long as obviously he's not got anything planned. Yeah, after 12 o'clock he said, which is good for us. It is with the times we've been getting up at, honest to God. Good night, God bless, Jada. Hope you have a lovely rest, my darling. So, yeah. Hi, Mrs. H. Yeah, I think anybody who wants to give up anything, it doesn't matter what it is that you're addicted to, whether it's smoking or whatever, it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Thank you, night. Did you get my DM in TikTok? I haven't seen any DMs today. I've not really been on. No, pop, please. I've not really been on my my TikTok. As in, I've not actually. I was on it this morning getting ready, and then I've not really been on it while I've been out with Dee, and then I'm back on it now. So no, I usually do all that when I come off later. Feel it up, babe. And I usually do it when I usually do it when I come off later. Thanks, darling. You look beautiful. Oh, thanks, Jackie. I could have done with doing my hair today, but I couldn't be bothered. It just needs crimping. If I crimp it, it lasts a few days longer without me having to wash it. And I'm here for the not washing look, I'm not going to lie. Leslie, how are you, gorgeous girl? Are you okay, beautiful? I hope you are. Did you get my WhatsApp message about the... Oh, do you know what, Louise? I meant to fucking message you back. I'll message you back later with the one to get, okay? I'll message you back later. I completely forgot to message you back about it. I have made that box up to £50. Oh, Leah, you absolute legend. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I'm actually going to put a TikTok on tomorrow about it. If anybody at all has got any unwanted Christmas gifts that they want to get rid of and they would like to donate it towards Smiler, then please feel free to pop me a message with what it is you want to donate and a picture of it so I can pop it into one of the boxes. At the end of this month, we are going to do an evening fundraiser where we're going to have lots of different things going on, okay, to raise some funds for our Smiler. I'm going to tell you right now which date we're going to do it on. We're going to do it on Friday the 31st of Jan. Friday the 31st of January, we are going to have a fundraiser. We're going to do loads of different things. So if you want a box, it's £5 a box. All the there's only 25 boxes, and when they're gone, they're gone. And what we're going to do with that is every penny of the donations goes straight into Smiler's fund, but every gift that somebody has donated is what is up for grabs, and every person that's donated a gift will all go into a draw, and I will be sending them something nice as a thank you. And all I ask every single person to do that's providing the gift is to post it to the winner for us, because I can't do anything like that because obviously I'm in Turkey, so I can't do it. So anybody who wants to go, it's £5 a go over and have a go. Blissers wrote where you can get the link. I've got something in my mouth. I got some fluff in my mouth. So to buy a box, you just need to go over and send £5 to the PP. If you just let me just check I've got these on Sue and Beverly. Just let me check I've got these on Sue and Beverly. Sue, Chantel, Nicole, Beverly. Has anybody else? Nobody else has sent them me. You can bank transfer, Amy. Yep, you can, gorgeous. Little legend. How are you, gorgeous girl? How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? If you don't have PP, send me a message. I'll give you my bank details. And then I've just been transferring it from my bank into PayPal because I have both. So yeah, if you have got Nicholas, yeah, it was Nicholas and it was Nick and Jay Fraser, who I'm not too sure who that is, but that's where it came up as on my bank. I think that was it, wasn't it? Yes, it was just them three. I put that over. So yeah, if anybody wants the my bank details, because you can't then just send me a message and I'll send you my bank details over. Not a problem at all. £25. There's 25 prizes. It's £5 a box. Everybody's going to win something out of the box. Anybody who has got anything that they want to donate, like if it's something that somebody has sent you or you've got something there that you just don't need anymore and you want to donate it, then please feel free to do so. And I would be forever grateful. Right, I can't do it as had in past. Don't matter, Rebecca. Rebecca, it don't matter. Do you know what, right? Do you know what? Anybody who comes into this live and taps the screen, talks in the chat, does anything at all, you are all contributing towards helping Smiler. So even if I messaged you on Airvic yesterday, have I not replied to you? Do you know what? The messaging system on this app is absolutely horrendous. Just message me now, Steph. Just send me a message right now and I'll find it. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me whether you can partake, whether you've got a prize that you want to give, whether you want to not do anything, you just want to sit in the chat and do nothing. Doesn't matter whether you want to send £1 billion. It doesn't matter whether you don't want to do anything. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter what you do. You know, it's all contributing towards the wonderfulness of bringing Smiler home, you know. That's it's all going for the same cause. Um oh god, hang on. Number 11. Right, Leslie, I've just got your two. So it doesn't matter for me, it doesn't matter to me why anybody contributes towards however they contribute. It doesn't matter. So please don't feel that because you're in this chat that you've got to donate something or you've got to buy a box or you've got to have a go. You absolutely haven't. Just being here and supporting Smiler in your wonderfulness ways that you have been doing is all that's needed. So we've got 25 prizes. It's £5 a box. If you've got anything at all that you've got as a present or a gift or you're something in the back of your cupboard that you want to contribute, then please feel free to do so. We have been given some beautiful prizes. We've been given a wonderful mystery box up to £50 with that Lee has contributed with some makeup in. Bliss has contributed some beautiful P. Louise palettes. Somebody else has contributed Janet's contributed some wax melts and a beautiful burner. Somebody else has contributed another load of makeup. Somebody else has contributed a bath bomb set. Somebody else has contributed, let me have a look because I have got right here a list because I'm dead good, me. We've got Tapple, the game Tapple. Somebody else has contributed some sweets. Somebody else has contributed a remote control car. Somebody else has contributed a Body Shop strawberry gift set. So there's lots and lots and lots of things up for grabs, and all as I ask is every single prize that anybody has contributed, whoever wins it, would you be so kind as to post it out to them? That's what I'm asking of anybody who wants to donate anything to the cause, okay? If you want to go, it's £5 a box. And there's as Bliss has just put there, if you just want to be here on the night, tapping the screen, commenting and just enjoying whatever it is that we put on for you, then brilliant. Thank you. I appreciate you all. So do you get what I'm saying? I'm not doing this as like, I don't want anybody to feel that they can't take part because they can't afford. They can afford, but they don't want to. They just don't want to. They don't agree with it. They don't want to support her. Because you think it's the best thing sliced bread but can't. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just being here and being live in the chat, chatting away, tapping the screen is more than enough for me. So please, please don't anybody feel that for whatever reason that they can't be part of it because they can't afford it or because they don't want to. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. I say it time and time, and this bloody eye. I say it time and time and time and time again. The only thing you need to be in this chat is kind. And if you can be kind, you can be anything. And that's all I ask of everybody. This twitching eye's driving me mad. I think it's an amazing idea. I do. And I absolutely love the fact that so many people are taking it on board. Caroline, I honestly, I'm not bothered. Hun, can I send you £5? Of course you can, Helen. Just let me know which way you want to send it, darling. Listen, guys, please don't anybody feel that they can't be part of it because they can't afford it or they don't want to. It doesn't matter to me. Honest to God, it doesn't. You know, we've all got, you know, some people aren't dog people. Some people don't want to see any harm come to her, but they're not really asked. It's all right. Do you know what I mean? It's all right. We don't expect everybody to be the same because we know that we're not, you know? Right. Hang on. Right, Amy, I've just got yours, girl. Let me put it in the right. Let me put it on the right one. Wrong one. They're gifts. Okay. Right, that's Amy done. Requests. Steph, got you. Got you, Steph. Got you, girl. Got you. I got you. I got you. There you go. Right, who else have I missed? I've got you. No pressure. Yeah, there is no pressure. Message me bank details. Love to play and support. Helen, send us a message and I will do, darling. Breaks my heart. I can't afford it. But I do. That's all that matters to me, Carolyn. Do you know what, girl? You're here every day. You show up. You chat. You chat in the chat. You tap the screen. That is giving Smiler an amazing, amazing support. Of course, you can message me, Rebecca, anytime. Of course, you can. I'm sorry, but I prefer dogs than people. I do sometimes, you know. Oh my God, guys, have I just blocked somebody? You'll have to message me, Helen. I never message anybody first. You'll have to message me, love. Can the mods just check? Have I just blocked somebody or muted somebody? I don't know what I've just done. I think I've just pressed the button wrong. Honestly, I don't know whether I've just blocked somebody or muted somebody or what I've just done. You don't think I have? No, I haven't. Shouldn't be allowed on here, me. Shouldn't be allowed on here. I make myself laugh. Sent it, you sexy girl. No, I haven't. Everyone I can see deserves to be there. Right, thank you. No, I haven't. Right. You come up with an alarm when it... Honestly, I'm terrible. We've had chicken wings. Kerry, what did you do with your chicken wings tonight? Honestly, I shouldn't be trusted on this app, me. I'm terrible for it. Terrible for it. I'm terrible for pressing wrong buttons. Honest to God. I'm terrible for it. So, right, let me just go over now and check who sent them to my bank, and then I need to send them over to my Pippa. Right, we're sorted. We're sorted. Panic thinking it was... I know, honestly, I blocked bloody Tina the other day. I got a message off Bliss. Has Tina done something to upset you? You blocked her. I was mortified. Mortified. Put them in the air fryer with salt and pepper and chili flakes. How good are they? That's all I did with mine, just salt and pepper. I'm the same, Vicky. I'm terrible. I am. Flown away with them, honestly. Honest to did. Bliss was like, is Tina meant to be blocked? No, what are you talking about? You've blocked her. I was like, no, I absolutely have not. There's no way on this earth that I have meant to bloody well block her. I couldn't believe it, honest to God. I couldn't believe what I'd done. I was proper like, oh my God, no way, get her unblocked quick, get her unblocked quick. Yeah, we'll use it on our age, Helen. Yeah, we'll blame it on our age. That's what we'll do. Definitely blame it on our age. Yeah. Terrible. Shouldn't be let out. Shouldn't be allowed in electronic devices, as Miss Child says. Shouldn't be allowed to use electronic devices.
Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Drinking some coffee and just scrolling through 90s music.
Oh, that sounds different.
I went through the 80s music, the 80s hits yesterday, so I decided to go jam out to some 90s hits. Small
Love
Fry,
it.
good morning.
Steph, I've just got it, girl. Oh, I love that. So we're 90s tonight, are we? We're 80s yesterday, 90s today.
We are at minus 17 this morning.
It's warm then today.
A little bit warmer today, yes. It was minus 30 yesterday.
You said it was about -27, didn't you?
Yeah, so yesterday it was, yeah, I think during the night on my way home, it was -30 on my way home, but it felt like -50 something.
It was that cold.
Yes, yesterday, but it warmed up a lot.
Right, okay. Okay. What did you have for dinner last night? Because you couldn't decide what you were going to have when I spoke to you.
Oh, yesterday the kids wanted to go to the store, so I bought them pizza. Thank you for the bubble gum. I got them pizza and I made hamburgers.
Oh,
Everybody,
nice.
everybody enjoyed that because we got bread.
Are you ready? Are you ready for your monthly shop?
Oh, not quite yet, but thank you for reminding me. I need to make an order today. I sure thank you for reminding me of that.
So do you make an order today, and then how long does it take to arrive then?
If I did it this morning, there's a pretty close chance that I would have had it by maybe 1:30, 3 o'clock today.
Oh, really? That quick?
That's only from it's from the nearest hub. The closest hub to me is
Yeah.
65 miles away from me. And I have a lot of family that live there, so I could call them on the phone, tell them what I want, and they'll go to the store, they'll get it, and they'll bring it to the airport, and all I have to do is pay for freight.
Really? So that's how it works.
Yes, most of the time, but most of the time I'm online with like Amazon and ordering my dry goods, household items. I do online, but grocery wise, if I need them like ASAP, I go through Barrow.
Right, okay. I didn't realize you could actually get it that quick.
Yeah, it's Barrow is our main hub. They have grocery stores, AC, Stockbook, they have that over there.
Everything, yeah. Oh, that's really good. Guys, can we get tapping the screen up and try and protect these nuggies? With all you lot in here right now, you could get those taps going to protect them. Go on, gang. Get us up to
We
100k.
need 4. Come on, we need
Oh,
4
yeah,
of
we
them.
need 4 as well.
4 roses. She wants
So
to
what's
protect her nuggets. Let's go.
what's the plans for today then, Vera?
Actually,
Thanks, gang.
me living in a small village, I don't really plan out my day. I just go about my day, see what the day brings, and I go from there.
Someone's just saying you look a lot better today. You were in a lot of pain the other day.
Yeah, yes. I don't know what it was, but I think us natives that live up here, that sun needs to get here quickly.
Yeah, I think you could be right there. Thanks, Amy. I think you could be right there. Thank you, girls. Yeah, I think you need to get some sunrise, some sunlight, and a little bit of vitamin D.
Yeah, we need that because I think it's affecting us older women here.
I think you could be right. Definitely.
Uh,
Oh, bless you.
so once that sun comes out, you need to see lots of native women out there smudging from the sun.
Oh, I know. There's nothing better though, is there, than sun on your skin? There's nothing. Holy moly!
Whoa.
Oh, I love that desert camp. How beautiful is that desert camp? Carrie, you little legend.
That was a beautiful sound. I'm like, whoa, what was that?
It's such a beautiful gift that. It's called the Desert Camp. It's beautiful.
Oh, dang. I think I've seen that on somebody's post. I think I've
Beautiful.
seen that.
Beautiful gift. Beautiful.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys ready? Get ready to snipe it out. I need you all to snipe it out.
Somebody's asking me, what is the hottest temperature that it gets over there? Guys, can we put some hearts in the chat to thank Kerry, please? What's the hottest it gets?
We almost reached 100 last year, a couple of years ago. Snipe
Really?
it, snipe it, snipe it, snipe it.
Oh, you're funny, Vera. So it got to nearly 100. Wow.
Yeah, during the summertime, yes.
Wow, that is hot.
Yes,
That is
exactly. But
hot,
then
but
it,
I couldn't cope with that. I could not cope with that at all. Big up, Kerry, my gorgeous girl. Big love to you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. That was a beautiful gift. Thank you. Thank you, Amy, Slinky, Sarah, Leslie, Tina, Chelsea, Helen, Jess, and Fortune. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all.
thank you,
So
everybody.
the coldest is -30 and the hottest is 100 degrees. Wow. No, not much difference there, is there?
Well, we can reach 50s, 60s in the coldest. The coldest months are just coming, so I don't know what that's gonna bring. January and
It gets
February.
even colder than -30.
Yes, -50 can get pretty cold.
No, it can.
Yes. But during the summer, I think we reached like 89, 90, in that area. We're starting to get really warm during the summer. I mean, have hot summer days.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Wow.
Sometimes it gets so hot that the mosquitoes won't even fly.
Wow. Wow. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Crazy. Crazy, isn't it, girls and boys, on my side? It's crazy to think that that actually exists. Like for me, Eskimos have always been just like a fiction, fantasy, fictional kind of thing. Not just out, not a like, but now like we actually talk to a real Eskimo that lives in real Eskimo land. And it's like it's almost gone like from a fantasy that I believed in life to actual reality by speaking to somebody who actually lives that life. Do you get what I mean?
Yep, yep.
She's amazing, Leah. She's absolutely amazing.
Krista, thank you, Christy, for that. I'll watch out for the calendar in the mail.
Oh, big. Oh, Shal!
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the galaxy, girl. Big up, Shal. Thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you so much.
You have an
Give Shal
amazing
some love in the
team.
chat, guys. Give Shal some love. Vera, I'm going to love you and leave you, my beautiful friend, and I will catch up with you later, okay?
Thank you. Thank
Big
you.
love
I'll
to
see you
you.
again.
Bye, sweetheart. Bye-bye, my darling. Bye-bye. It's mad. It's mad. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. And it's crazy. Shal, thank you so much, girl. Big love. Thank you so much. It's crazy to think that, I don't know about you lot, but I know Eskimos are real, but are they really real? Like, did I ever imagine in my life that I would speak almost daily to a real Eskimo? Like, it's fucking not right, that, is it? It's not right, is it? Like, it's, do you get what I'm saying? She was saying the other day she was thinking of moving where it's warmer. She says that she's lived there all her life, so she doesn't know any better. Bizarre. It is bizarre, isn't it? How hot is it in the summer there? I missed it. Around 90 degrees. Does anybody else feel like that? Like that you've lived your life always thinking to yourself, oh, do you know, yeah, Eskimos exist. Yeah, Eskimos exist. But you'll never meet one. And now on a daily basis, we chat to a real life Eskimo that it gets to -50 degrees in the winter. Like, it's mind-blowing, isn't it? It is fascinating. It is fascinating. Because I'm just thinking of, like, you know, the little, like you don't see her going out. You don't see her going out and building an Eskimo. I mean, she does actually live in a house, but an igloo, not an Eskimo. But I wonder whether they do actually, I'm going to ask her that next time. Do you actually build igloos? Do they actually build igloos? 90 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah. We wouldn't cope. We think -7 is bad, I know. I thought you had to say Inuit now and not Eskimo. What's Inuit? I don't know what that is. I don't know what Inuit is. What's the difference? I don't know. What's the difference between an Inuit and Eskimo? Don't know. I left Jo live yesterday to go and chat to her. Oh, she's ace. She is. I watch her so much. She's funny. Oh, she's hilarious. Her TikToks are hilarious. She was very upset last night, Vicky. Last night? I spoke to her last night, Linda. I wonder what she was upset about, because I spoke to her last night. I need to put some moisturiser on. I've had a shower today, and you know, sometimes it dries my skin out so much. Let me just grab some moisturiser. Ooh. Oh. Do 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 do. Do do do. I think it's 35 in British terms. Yeah, I think it will be as well. Inuit is how it's said, I think. She was crying about her mum. Oh, bless her. I've seen a lot of people saying in a chat, are you Inuk? That must be what it means. I think Eskimo has been classed as a slur to name. Oh, it's not, is it? It's pronounced Inuit. That I don't even have a clue. Igloos, not really, maybe for fun. Inuit is our culture. Inupiq. Oh my God, I can't even remember this. Igloos, not really. Maybe for fun. So you wouldn't make an igloo. Like, igloos aren't something that you would live in. Inuit is our culture. Inupiq is singular. Inuit is plural. Right, okay. I don't think I'll remember that. It's absolutely free. It's not that cold here, Katie. Not when our Vera was in minus 30 yesterday. Oh, bless her. Bless her. Pronounced Newit. Newit. What's pronounced Newit? It's pronounced Inuit. I'm a TA in a school and we now have to say Inuit. I didn't realise it was offensive to some until I didn't realise it was offensive at all. I didn't even know that there was any other pronunciation of a... I mean, she called... Hang on a minute. Vera has told me herself that she is a real life Eskimo. Vera said that to me. Vera has said that. If you remember. I didn't eat it till they said to us that now we have to say Inuit. I love you. Thanks, Rich. She did, didn't she? Yes, so am I. So, Lena, are you a real life Eskimo then? It is absolutely. You learn something new every day. Yes, you are. Right. Okay, then. I just always believe that that's what they call... I've never even heard of that other word you're all saying. I've never even heard of it. I've never heard of it, honestly. I mean, the thing is these days, there's all kinds of stuff that you're not politically correct by saying, aren't you? I mean, who am I today? Am I he, she, him, her, they, that, when, who did? It's all a bit crazy, isn't it? When you think about the way the world's going and the correct... I mean, you know, we can't even have a bar black sheep anymore, can we? I mean, we'll always have a bar black sheep where I come from because that's how it is. But now it's a bar rainbow sheep. How many fucking rainbow sheep do you see? You know? 30 miles above the Arctic Circle. Right, so Lena, in relation to where Vera is, where are you? You look so nice. Thanks, Kelvin. My husband says that too. Get whiz, honestly. Gee whiz. The actual people aren't offended. It's crazy. Yeah, that's what I mean. She's further up north, right? Okay, get ya. So we have Aaron who comes in here. Aaron is from the, let me get this correct. Aaron is called Remote Life Alaska, and he is in the middle of the country. You can't get to his house by road. You can only get there by boat, and that, it amazes me. It is very fascinating. I'm good, thank you, Michelle. Vera in -30 and you're in 25 degrees. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, Oliver? Mad. I'm always say black sheep, yeah, I know. Yeah, and it's not a black board now, it's a white board. What are you on about? What teacher writes on? Teacher writes on, used to write on a blackboard when we were kids, but now they write on a whiteboard. Wipe, a W-I-P-E, I believe it is. What's whose name? Aaron, Remote Alaskan Life. He's about 2 hours from Fairbanks, isn't he? Yes, he is. Yep. It's been about 20, but not today, yesterday was. You can only fly into Ketubeu, my hometown. All right, okay. Whiteboard. I thought it was a wipe board. I thought it was a wipe. What, you wipe? Because they're whiteboards. I always thought. I always say black sheep, yeah. Hun, when are you doing the draw for the 31st of January? It's me, Billy Ray. Are you? Blackboard. Blackboards are black and it's a board and you write on it with chalk, and a whiteboard I always thought was a whiteboard that you write on and you wipe it off. I didn't know. Did you know? Did you think it was a whiteboard or a whiteboard?
Well, the board itself is white.
Yeah.
But there's white, they call them whiteboards, so there is a whiteboard.
Yeah, I always thought it was. I always thought it was.
Maybe Americans call it tomato and we call it tomato, you know.
I think I need a pair of scissors and that jumper here in a minute while I get that off the bottom of it. Pass us,
Off the bottom of what?
pass us, oh God, pass us that pair of scissors. Just pass us that pair of scissors. Pass me a pair of scissors. You're funny. A whiteboard you can wipe to. That's what I mean, Leah. That's what I thought it was. I think it's ridiculous. You can't say blackboard. Right, come here. Come here. Get this fucking thing in the bastard bin.
What are you doing that
right?
for?
Get it in the bin. Right, I've done it. Get it in the bin.
Why?
Get it in the bin. Because you had something dangling on the side of it.
Walking around naked, that put clothes on, you're cutting them off me.
Come here.
You're torchlighting me.
Oh, I'm torchlighting him. I'm sick of this fucking jumper. Sick of it.
I'm not cutting you off.
Sick of it.
It's very
Sick of it.
disrespectful.
Come here while I chop it. It's my jumper.
No, it's not.
It was mine. Look at him there with his spelly hanging out.
Alright.
Do you know what Darren does, right? Is he gets a jumper that becomes his walking jumper, right? He gets a jumper that becomes his dog walking jumper, and he absolutely walks off him. I've just wet myself. Why? He's not impressed. He's laughing at me. What's wrong with the jumper? It's absolutely driving me potter. I can't answer your question about an igloo. Why can't you? Honest to God, right, that jumper was my jumper, right? And when I'd had enough of wearing it and it was a bit kind of like washed out and worn out, I mean, look at the neck on it. Look at the neck on it. Where's your drawstrings? He's trying not to laugh there. He's trying his best not to laugh at me there. Let's just see your other side.
What? No.
Go on, show me your other side. Come here. Let me make the other side. I'll match you. Come here and I'll match you. Come here while I match you. Do you want a matching side? Look at his face. He's dying not to laugh at me. He's dying not to laugh at me.
Going off in a huff.
Oh, he's going off in a huff. He's going off in a huff. Oh, God, honestly. I just never expected you to do that, but made me laugh so much. Nice jumper, bless him. Oh my God. So he needs a new jumper now, as well as jeans. I know, he's not impressed. He's laughing. He's not fuming at all. He's really not. You're making me laugh. It's a Sunday jumper now. It's not. It's going in the bin jumper. Honestly, right, he literally, I'm sure it's his autism. He gets so attached to things, and it's literally walking. It's walking. Like today, right, this afternoon, the last thing we expected. You know me, guys. You know me. You know. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing great, James. If you come too close, I might get you with my scissors and cut your jumper. Just letting you know. You hit my DM real quick. I got something for you. What are you going on about? Talk in English and stop talking like a G, because I don't understand it. I'm too old. He'll be sitting stitching it next. It gets attached. Like, that jumper was mine, right? That jumper was mine. And when I'd had enough of it, he started using it as a dog jumper to walk the dog with, right? So today we've gone out. So, all right, I've got a bit of makeup on. I've just got my comfies on. I'm clean, I'm tidy. I've had a shower. I've just put me, like, this loungewear suit on. We've gone off down the front on the beams. And I looked at him. He's got that fucking jumper on that looks like the homeless guy that sits on the front there with his can of Tuborg every night time. He's got a better jumper on than him. His jeans are full of black spots. Like, I get that he's just been cleaning the car all morning and sorting his van out, right? But get fucking changed before we go out. Because here, Luke, do you know how I look? Me, right? I look like I'm there in all nice clothes and he's there in his half-bitten, minging clothes. You're not rugged. There's a difference between being rugged and being fucking dirty.
Alright, do you want to cut
No,
the
that's
flap
fine for now, because that's another one I'm getting sick of seeing. Another one I'm getting sick of seeing. He has his comfies on. They're not his comfies though. He's been up and had a shower. So he's been up and had a shower, put all clean clothes on and walked down in that jumper again. It's walking. It's walking. That'll be next. That'll be next. That one's going next. Called a safety jumper. I don't know what it's called, but it were rank. It feels closer to you wearing your jumper. Piss off, Angie. Oh, he doesn't anymore. Take the scissors away. I know. He'll be cuddling that jumper in his sleep. No, I think he's just put it in the bin.
No, flashbacks.
It's that the next one for the scissors. It is the next one for the scissors. Get it on a 90 spin. Honestly, my husband's like, it does me head in. Does me head in. Do you know what bugs me though more than anything with it? Is I wear something a couple of times and then I usually sell it or give it away or whatever because I get that many clothes from TikTok Shop to do content with. And you've got me walking around in brand new clothes and you've got Darren walking around in a jumper. Yeah, but Darren, you were brought up by that. I get it. But do you know what? You don't live with your mum now and have to wear your brother's hand-me-downs.
There's another 6 months left in that.
He's laughing at me, look. Look, he's trying to hide his face. He's trying to hide his face. He's laughing there. Look at me. Dee. 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 Look at me. Go on, look at me. Go on, look at me. What are you laughing at? Go on, look at me. I love winding him up. I do, honestly. I absolutely love winding him up. He's so funny. He really is. Reminds me not to come near you. I have holes in my jumpers. I mean, well, I'll cut it off you. Another 6 months, Darren and Matt will get along. It does me head in, honestly. He's changed it. He had no choice, Angie. I've just cut it. Don't be throwing it. I'll get it on Vinted. Hey, I'll tell you now, yeah. Darren's such a funny man. He's hilarious, Celia. He is hilarious, honestly. But yeah, honestly, I'm sat next to him. We're watching the sunset. He's there on his phone editing this video he's putting on TikTok. And I looked at him. He's got that jumper on that's got no things in it. It's bobbly. It's too big for him. And his jeans are filthy. And I'm just thinking, fucking hell, people are probably walking past us thinking, oh, she just dragged him off from fucking park. Where's his can of Tuborg? Telling you, do you know the guy that sits there in front of the boat every night? What do you mean, fuck off? The guy that sits there every night, do you know who I'm on about? He's got better jumper on than you and cleaner pants, and I think he's homeless. Don't go to sleep, Darren, you'll find nothing to wear tomorrow. Oh, no, I won't do it when he's asleep. No, I'll do it when he's awake. Make sure he sees what I've done. Next GoFundMe for D.
Close.
Honestly, he's homeless and he sits there with his can of Tuborg And honest to God, he's got a better jumper on than Darren's wearing. I've been dying to do that for days.
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 I thought you'd cut this one up, to be fair.
No, that one's not as bad as that one. It's getting there. I mean, when was that last washed? Huh? When was that last washed? I've not laughed as much, honestly. I'm moving this weekend, but we'll definitely... Oh, are you? Where you moving? Why are you moving? I need to know what's going on. I've not laughed as much. I'm so sorry. Poor man, bless him, leave him alone. Bless him if he's like that jumper. That jumper looked like the homeless man who sits drinking Tuborg in front of somebody's boat down there is better dressed than my husband. We had better have a collection for D for jumper and jeans. Honestly, he's murdered. Justice for Darren. Just round corner, our contract finished and they didn't read. Ah, right, got you. Honestly, welcome to my husband's world. But like I say, people look at me in all nice, clean, new clothes and then they look at Darren and think, fucking hell. You can tell which one of them two gets all the money and controls it, which isn't the case.
I just like things and I look after them when wearing them.
Look after them?
Not to say that you don't, but in my world, that's still a bit of wearing it, yeah. You walk your dog in it at night, generally.
What's wrong with that one there?
That's yours.
No, you claim that as a dog walking
Well, then you've
jumper.
got oil on it today.
Hang on a minute. Let's rewind a minute, right? You claimed my Palm Angel
I
jumper
did
that
not
I got
claim it,
last
no,
year.
because I've
He
got
claimed
two
it,
other
right,
ones.
for his
wore it
dog
once.
walking jumper. And I said,
Once.
yeah, that's fine. You can have it for dog walking, that one, right? Then today I've had it on and I've filled up the oil and it's splashed up and I've got 3 blobs of oil on it. Anyway. He won't go and just buy a jumper. Oh, God, no, would he? He won't just go and buy a jumper for walking the dog. Don't be ridiculous. Why would he do that? Honestly, drives me mad. Drives me mad. I'd cut the plug off your ring light in spite. He wouldn't do that because he needs it as well. It saves him having to stand there holding a light over me, so he wouldn't do that, Kai. I'm good, thank you, Miss Unavailable. How are you, gorgeous? Every time I put a jumper on, I'm going to think of you, D. Honestly, it's a nightmare. Darren, don't let her bully you, bless you. Oh, bless you. Go get yourself some Turkish specials, Darren. That's the thing, you see, you wouldn't do. Get it on Vinted, Vic. Honestly. Do you know what gets me right? Is he has access to exactly the same bank account as me. So go and buy yourself a couple of... He's got 2 new hoodies. Where are they?
It's to my wardrobe.
What they're doing in your wardrobe?
I do wear them, I just don't want...
You do wear them?
Because I'll just start wearing one of them and then I just won't take it off, so I'm trying to be like...
See what I'm
I'm
saying?
trying to wear it for a day, have a couple of days off.
See what I'm
I'm
saying?
not going to go walking the dog in the dark and possibly get wet, rain, whatever, in a new top.
Why?
It's a new top.
It doesn't matter whether it's new or not. What, so you don't want to wear it, Kate, because it's new?
No, I'll wear it because it's new.
Make it make sense.
But I'll wear
Can
it
somebody make this make sense? He doesn't want to wear it because it's new.
It'll stay new.
Fucking, can you help me here? Can you make it make sense?
Can't make sense to yourself, so you know.
Make it make sense. You've got a new jumper, but you don't want to wear it. Make it make sense to
I
me.
wear it, but I wear it all the time, and then you'll be like, why are you always wearing that jumper?
But why are you wearing that black one all the time?
I'm not.
And that one, yes you are.
I've got 3 on go.
You've not.
Yeah.
You've had that black one on for
That
weeks.
black one's only just been washed.
Well, it's alright
I
'cause it's
prefer
cut.
if you'd cut this one up.
Well, tough shit, I've cut that one up. Make it make sense.
Yeah, too good to. Yeah.
It can't make it make sense. I'd rather wear a holy jumper to walk the dog instead of a new one.
I was
Why?
fussing before because I looked at
Stop
that little
it.
red bag of yours. You've put your bleeding £300 Gucci sunglasses in it, and there's a coin floating around in it, scratching out lenses. I'm like, and luckily I went in there. I was just clearing my backpack out. And I thought I saw them in there, but these need to be in a case. So I took them out. Luckily, it hasn't scratched them, but there were marks on lens, but it was just a layer of film, of makeup. But, so I've cleaned them and they're over there. But this is it. Like, if I'd have left them in there, they'd have ended up scratched.
And?
I know to you that's like, but to me that's like,
Yeah, but you'll walk round in a jumper that's filthy, that's bobbly,
dog.
that's too big for you, and it's got no things in it, and it's absolutely
So
rank.
cleaning vanny on my best clobber.
But hang on a minute, right? You've just been and had a shower, right? He's just been and had a shower.
It's clean.
He's
It's
put
been
all.
washed. I got that out of the cupboard.
You were cleaning the van on it today.
Not that one. I
Yes,
looked.
you were. You've only got one Black
I had it on when I was
Essentials.
cleaning the van.
What did you go out in?
I went out in it, but I wasn't wearing it.
Do you see what I'm saying?
It was in the van because it was too hot.
Does he have autism, ADHD? My son has I don't know what the fuck he's got, but please send someone to help me. I need help. I need help. You've had the jumper on today. We've been out in it with your dirty jeans on. You've come home, you've had a shower, you've got changed, and you've put the same jumper back on again.
What's wrong with that? Because I didn't wear it.
What's wrong with that? He's just said he didn't do it. Make your mind
I
up.
weren't cleaning
Make
the
it make
van.
sense. Can
I
you
wasn't
please?
cleaning the van in that hoodie. I took it off outside. I had a t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That was in the back of the van.
Yeah.
Out to the wheel, folded up.
Yeah.
I did the job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I came in here in a t-shirt, not that. I brought that in separately.
Yeah.
Right. So it wasn't involved in getting covered in dust. All right. Now I put it down in here. Then obviously we went out.
In
I
it?
changed I changed my t-shirt, which was dirty. Yes, and I had a wash. And I put that hoodie on when we went out.
Yes.
And then when we came back in, right, I wore that over the top of a clean t-shirt. Right, hear me out. So I put it at the side there, because it's still clean. Yeah. Then I went and had a shower, put clean clothes on again, and I've had the shower, so I'm clean. Right.
You sure you're clean?
I flashed my top to the world while and then I put the top back on. So it hasn't been dirty.
But you wear it. It's filthy.
clean.
It's
No,
not
it's
clean.
just come out of cupboard.
But it's
come out of
rank.
washing.
You can't clean it anymore because it's filthy. It's
You
rancid.
can't clean
It's
it anymore.
bobbly.
What kind of
It's,
science is that?
it's bobbly. It
Look at a few
looks
bobbles.
mint.
What's wrong
It's
with
got
that?
only got a few bubbles.
Warning. Hold on, I've just bought a brand new hoodie upstairs. It looks like it's been through mill, and that's brand new, but that's the look. I was working on that look with that jacket, and now you cut it up. You know what I'm saying? It's all a new thing these days. You get a top, you cut it in half, and then you get a piece of carpet or something and sew it in. And it's like people are raving over it. You go spend Versace 10 grand on a t-shirt or something because they've sewn a bit of carpet into it. I was well on my way to making a fortune there.
Do you see what I have to put up with? Do you see what I have to put up with? Can you see what I have to put up with? Huh? Can you all see what I have to put up with? Honestly, honest to God, Darren, do that with one of Vicky's cut. He wouldn't dare. All mine are new. He's onto
She
something.
wouldn't even know she got that many clothes. I could throw 10 items of clothing away. She wouldn't even blink an eye. She wouldn't even go. And then if she went, oh, where's that top? I'd go, oh, it'll turn up somewhere. And I could have a flipping wheelie bin full outside. And she wouldn't even know because she gets that many clothes. It's like, you're like a bleeding, quite ADHD.
Oh, honestly,
She says,
you can use it to clean the
Can you just go
van.
upstairs and get them blue pant bottom things? I could go upstairs now and bring you 20 different things down, and there could be anything from.
Honestly,
tracking
it's an
to
autism thing,
jog
Vicky. My
pants
husband's
to-
the same. He does me head in, honestly. It's Darren Versace.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I can sew carpet. It's the essentials one you just cut, honestly. It's definitely an autistic thing, I'm telling you. Honestly, leave Daz alone. He's a typical man. Honestly, drives me potter. Drives me potter. Do you see what I have to put up with? Darren Versace over there. Darren McVersace. Honestly. Do you know the crazy thing is, right, is I get so many clothes. I do. But I'm having a big thing here in Turkey in 4 weeks. to get rid of all my clothes because I've got that many. It's a new trend of clothing. I don't know what it is. I can't. I'm laughing so much. My hubby said, "Poor Darren, poor Darren. What about me? That's got to turn out with him in filthy fucking clothes." It's not even. I mean, right? Answer me. Answer me this question. Answer me a
I
question.
might have a little pile outside of my bed every now and again, but that's just like a. I know I'm gonna work because I want to walk the dog in that t-shirt. Why would I clean the t-shirt I've had on for 2 hours?
So why would you put it next to your bed and not just fold it and put it back in your wardrobe?
No, because that's the pile. That's the pile. And I have actually put the pile away. I've sorted the pile.
He sorted the pile out. So he's had it
Sorted
next
my
to his
head
bed
pile.
for the last 4 weeks, where he just keeps rotating them instead of just putting them in his wardrobe and getting them out. He leaves them in a pile next to his bed instead. Right, answer me a question. Right, I need the answer to this question.
Right.
When? Oh, my eyes twitching. When did the drawstring come out of the neck of the hood of that Essentials hoodie?
3 weeks ago.
1980.
Oh, I've been in Turkey.
It was not at all.
And that's been in the wash.
It's not at all.
It does.
It's not. It's
I can
not.
smell it now. It smells.
No, I'm not on about that. That jumper lost the drawstring out of the hood of it before I gave it to you. Because I can even tell you how I lost the...
You're not thinking of the brown one we had before.
No, I'm not thinking of the brown one. It was beige. I'm talking about that black one. I'm telling you now it was, because I took it out of the wash at home, and hang on, you just said 3 weeks ago. You've just said 3 weeks. He's just said 3 weeks ago. Right now, he's changing the subject now,
That's like
right?
throwing a pair of shoes away because the lace breaks. Buy a new pair of laces.
Just fucking throw it away and buy a new pair of shoes.
Shoes are expensive.
Oh my fucking God, will somebody help me here, please? Will you help me?
I'm sorry, but all my shoes wore until I went to high school.
All your shoes were worn in before you went to high school because your mum was too fucking tight for you to bounce. You used to put cardboard in the bottoms of them so that the holes wouldn't hurt your feet. And even then, she only did that when you asked her to. So don't talk to me about the shoes that you used to wear before you went to high school, right? At the end of the day, you are not living with your mother now, and your mother doesn't buy you clothes.
I wasn't brought up with a shirt for every day of the week.
I know you weren't brought up with a shirt for every day of the week, but you don't live with your mother now having to wear the same fucking underpants for 3 weeks.
Yeah, but it's like when you're kidnapped by, it's like is it Munchausen's by proxy? You become brainwashed by your captor.
I'm not your fucking captor.
No, you're not. But I'm saying.
What about the £1.87 pair of jeans, bless him? Honestly, them jeans he used to wear SW9s. SW9s.
They stand up on their own.
He never. How old were you when you started wearing jeans?
Oh, 20 odd.
20 what? 21, 29?
Well, that's when I started eating mayonnaise when I was about 30.
Do you see what I'm dealing with here? Do you see what I'm dealing with? How old were you when you started wearing
Maybe
jeans?
older than that, actually.
How old were you when you started wearing jeans?
I don't know, it was later than that.
Later than that, what?
I couldn't wear them, they were like cardboard.
He wouldn't wear jeans because the jeans that his mum used to buy for him were off the market. Were like, he said they used to stand up on their own. Like you couldn't put them on because they were like that crispy. I don't even know what he's on about. I don't even remember any jeans being like this. But he seems to remember some jeans that his mum used to get him off the market that he couldn't wear because he wouldn't wear them. So Darren only started wearing jeans when he was in his 30s.
Once said 30s, 20s.
25, 28? Probably. Seriously. See what I've got to contend with here. See what I'm working with, can't you? You can see what I'm working with. Honestly. And then he wonders why I grab hold of his jumper telling him I'm just going to cut something off and just go right up it. Look at Gob on it. Oh.
Man, if you're into this one.
Why? There's nothing wrong with that one. Nothing wrong with that one. Go on, give us a smile. Go on, give it, you know you want to.
I'm honest, I mean.
Hi Zoe, I'm good, thank you. Gotta love him, he's funny, isn't he, Kerry? I only started eating mayonnaise when I was 30. I mean, what the fuck's that got to do with anything?
Turkey and mayonnaise butties at Christmas. But I was like...
What?
Never had mayonnaise, I don't know what it is. I don't like straight.
He's never had mayonnaise, don't know what it is.
It's alright now, but I don't...
Yeah, I'll get him to tell you a funny story. You've got to watch his face though, because he'll show you all the He'll show you. He'll do all the. Are you ready? On a Sunday afternoon, when you used to all sit in the living room, and you used to watch The Love Boat, what did you? What do you mean? Fuck off! What did your mum used to sit there eating?
Jacob's cream crackers,
With
low pot butter and cheese and rancid pickle.
and what did you have?
Not them. Oh, we're lucky.
Can you actually hear what he's saying?
Love boat, yeah, because 18 was on for it, as I recall. I can't quite remember.
Can you actually hear what he's saying? Did you all hear what he said? No? Right, hang on, we'll start again. You need to turn your volume up, babe, because the dishwasher's on. Right, when your mum used to sit watching The Love Boat on a Sunday afternoon, what did she used to sit there eating?
Jacob's cream crackers, low pack, crumble Lancashire cheese and rancid pickle.
Did you hear it then?
Yeah, class, the love boat. Exciting and new.
Did you all hear what he said then? And what happened to you? What did you get to eat?
Not that.
Not that. I'm going to ask him another question now. Do you really know where I'm going here? You know where I'm going.
Deaf people.
The louder for the deaf people, I know. What did you want to win at school?
Not strong at all.
Why are you not telling that story? Right, yeah, I'm going to ask you a question, right? I'm going to ask you all a question, right? So,
2 pence.
was it 2p, right? So, you give your kid 2p. Was it just one entry?
God, 2 pence is a lot of money there.
Right, you give your kid
Only at juniors.
You give your kid at junior school, they're having a raffle at Christmas, and you give your kid 2p for a ticket, right? And your child wins the top prize. Now, this box of chocolates was probably about this big.
Gets bigger every time.
But every time he tells a story, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. We lived on a bridge. So he said, I come over he said, I won the first prize, I won it. He said, I come over at bridge, he said, with this box of
chocolates used to be made out of wood.
Oh, right, boxes of chocolates that were made out of wood. I don't have a clue what he's going on about. He said, I won the first prize and I come walking over the bridge with it. He went, and I come in and I was like, Mum, look, I've won the first prize. What would you do if that was your child? What would you do with said chocolates?
I don't know.
What would you have done with said chocolates?
Kids.
Oh, Minnie. Tough on the teeth. They were made out of wood like cigar boxes. Let them eat them. They're his to eat. He won them. Let them eat them. Let them eat them. Let them keep them. Let them keep them. Let them keep them.
I was about flipping. How old are you?
He was in junior school.
When you start school, how old are you?
I'll ask Darren what happened to him. What happened to the chocolates? What did she do with them?
What she had them?
Now, where did she take them and put them?
Under her bed.
Who does that? Who does that?
What am I giving them? I can't quite remember.
Takes them off him, puts them under a bed,
She
and he
gave
didn't
me
even
2p.
get to have one because
She did give me the 2p.
she gave him the 2p. Honestly. It's awful, isn't it? I can't even say what these comments are saying. Bad that, innit? Didn't even give him one. That would have been my mum. Honestly. And she still hasn't changed now. That's Kerry. Honestly. Honest. I couldn't believe that story when he told me. Thank you, Janine. Yeah. So this is why I struggle, like, this is why Darren struggles with things like having, like, he thinks he's got to wear something until there's nothing left in it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you all for the samosas. We'll have all the samosas. Thanks for the samosas, guys. You know, that's why Darren feels that when he gets something, like, he has to wear it to death, like, he can't just get rid of it because it's just gone. he can't he can't. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the samosas. He feels that like if he gets something that he's got to wear it to death because that's what he always got hand-me-downs. He never like got anything new. He never got anything. Thank you so much for the samosas. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, gang. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. Oh my God, guys, you lot are incredible. Thank you all so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Zoe, Teresa, Helen, Coco, Charles, Summer, Council, Estate, Lady, Helen, Mrs. M, Debbie, Jordan, Michaela, Michelle, Mrs. M, everybody. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Really appreciate it all. Are you his first wife? Yes, I am. Thank you, Helen. Childhood trauma. He is a mummy boy. He's absolutely not a mummy's boy. You're both lovely. Thank you. Poor Darren. Honestly. But he's an amazing person after all that. He is, Vic. Honest to God, do you know what? He's amazing. Like, I always say, because I genuinely do believe that my mum and dad sent him to look after me, because when we met, we already knew each other, but once we started dating, I genuinely believe that my mum and dad sent him to look after me, because when we met, I was really in a bad place. If we hadn't met when we did, I don't think I'd be here now. I really don't. I really don't. Darren's mum's still with us. I nearly said unfortunately then, Beth, but I stopped myself from saying it. But yes, she is. I absolutely love how he is his own person, never change. He won't ever change. I mean, I'm not, we laugh and joke about it. We do laugh and joke about it because there's no point in not laughing and joking. His bloody eyes driving me mad. We laugh and joke about stuff, but when he tells me the stories that he's told me, thank you, Zoe. Honestly, when he tells me the stories, like,
-10,
fucking blows my brain cells. It blows my head. Because I'm a mum, and because, like, I had a mum like I had, like, I can't believe the story. I mean, they're just, like, I've just literally scratched a little bit. He does laugh with me, Mrs. H. He does laugh with me. Well, yeah. We do laugh about it because it blows my head. He'll tell me, and I'll go, "You're lying to me," and he'll go, "No, I'm not." And I go, "There's no way that's the truth." And he'll go, "Honestly, it is." And I'm like, "She really did that." Like, even now, knowing what she's like, I still can't believe some of the things that she does and has done. Honestly, I can't. Even the other day, just like in the last less than a week. So our post goes to her house. So I'm obviously Mrs. V. McFarlane. And she is Mrs. J. McFarlane. And even the other day, I just need to let you know, I've opened one of Vicky's letters by accident. Oh, that old chestnut again. Yeah, it's for a speeding fine. Well, if you've opened it and realised it's hers, why the fuck are you reading it? That is another one. Oh, it just opens my mail. Oh, by accident. Did it by accident. How can you get a V and a J? Victoria and a Jean. How can you get them mixed up? Blows me head. She's a good driver as well, isn't she? That's Kara. Yes, she crashes into parked cars. It's hard to understand, I guess, but it happens a lot in them years I hear and talk about with different... It's mad, isn't it, Melanie? It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. Do you both get on with her? Darren tolerates her, and I try to have very little to do with her. She's a very toxic person. Very toxic. It is illegal. Have I been speeding, Adam? Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. Speeding. Yeah. The thing is, I didn't know I was going to get it. If you weren't on live, this is when we were back at home, and Colby rang me one night, and he was like, "Mum, are you on live?" I was like, "Yeah." He went, "Well, when you come off, will you ring me back?" I was like, "You all right?" He went, "I need to have a chat with you." I thought, fucking hell, my dad just rang me. So I said, "All right, I'll ring you back." So I comes out, I rang it. I was like, "Are you all right?" He was like, this isn't acceptable. I was like, "What's not acceptable?" He went, "You've got a speeding fine." I went, "All right, haven't." He went, 88 in a 70. He went, "Mum," he said, "this is just not on." He went, "You do realise that you could lose your licence." I went, "All right, calm down." He went, "If this was the other way around, you'd have something to say." I was like, for God's sake, child. So anyway, I knew when he told me like what I'd done, I was like, yeah, 88 and a 70. Yeah, it was a bit bad. I went, it was last Sunday. He went, where were you going in such a rush? I went, cue the label to see what my new stock was that I was collecting. It was very important. So I knew I'd seen it and thought, shit, I've just been caught with that, but thought maybe I'd got away with it. It was a Sunday, yeah. I was off to cue the label to get some new products. So yeah, I got done speeding. So the letters come. So Colby's brought it with him for me. I got £100 fine and 3 points on my licence. So Colby had brought it with him for me to do, and I had actually forgot. It was on the side there, and I kept looking at it thinking, I need to do that. So she's literally rang Darren the other day and said, I've opened a letter by mistake. She does it all the time. All the time she does it. And it's a speeding fine. He went, yeah, she's already paid it. I hadn't, but I did do that day because she reminded me it was on the side there and I paid it, so I did it. But yeah, she opens my post. Can't do a speed awareness because of how fast I was going. And I've already done 2 in the last 3 years. So yeah, I can't do another one. But yeah, she opens my post and it's just like, how can you possibly get my post mixed up with yours? Does me head in. But at the end of the day, when my post gets delivered there, what else can I do? And the reason I could have it delivered to Colby, because Colby lives next door, and I could have it delivered to Colby's. But the problem I've got with Colby and Amelia is they both work. So if something comes and they're at work, they won't leave it with his mum because they don't allow any of their stuff to get delivered there. So if I had my stuff delivered to Colby's and they're not in, then I wouldn't get my stuff. So I have to put up with the fact that she opens my mail. It's just one of the things I have to put up with. Again, I could have it delivered to our own house, but again, they work, so they're not in. So yeah. Hey, that's a really good idea, that, Paula. Should get someone to write you a saucy letter. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. So yeah, that's the reason why I can't have my stuff delivered to Colby's, because they're both out at work. So again, babe, will you just grab us another, can I have the rest of that pot, please? Really thirsty. I'm really thirsty, me, tonight. Why don't you have a mailbox? You'd go and empty it, Debbie. You've got to remember, we don't...
We had one, didn't we? We were like 50 odd quid a month.
We had one, but you can't have parcels delivered to them over a certain couriers won't deliver to them. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So it's just the richer of the both evils, really. That'd be funny, wouldn't it, Mrs. H? That would be funny. Excuse me. Imagine her face if she opened a saucy letter. I know, could you imagine? Honest, yeah. So yeah, Darren's not had it the easiest, to say the least, in his upbringing, and he still to this day struggles with some of the things like with his clothes. It's stuff like
Vicky,
that.
how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you for asking. I'm good.
Are you cold?
No, I just thought, do you know what? People always see my vest top. I thought I'd just switch it up and just put a jumper on.
I thought you must be cold tonight because you're fully dressed.
Like no under this. Got it.
You all right?
Yeah, good. All gravy. I've got a little prince here. He's been sat next to me all night. I don't know how he's still sleeping.
How's he getting on? Is he doing all? Oh, look at him. How's he getting on?
He's loving the life. Yeah, he's been good as gold. Literally no dramas. Going to sleep at night fine. Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
Nice,
that's
thank
good.
you.
Good. I'll give you a mute. I'll catch you on the other
Yeah,
side.
go on, I'll catch you up after. Go on.
Thanks, Chris. What have we just done with it? Was here? You what?
Before you, won't it?
I just put it there because it was empty. Well, it might just put her off opening your mail again. It might as well. He's a diamond, he's hard. Or he is, honestly, Lou. He is. He's an absolute diamond. And all this, like, honest, I'm not doing anything that we don't, that, you know, we're just having a laugh. We're just having a laugh. The shadow makes his beard look really... It does, yeah, I can see what you're saying. It does. Yeah. Thank you, Slinky. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. We are just having a bit of fun with him. He's really not pissed at the fact I've cut his jumper that was originally my jumper that's now in the bin. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. I would never do anything that Darren would be like, excuse me, I would never do anything that would like offend him or anything like that. We are just having a bit of a laugh and a joke. He's not actually that bad. Is that dark chocolate? What's on it? What's in it? It's got to be one of Amelia's because it's got something weird in it.
Amelia, but in Turkey, dark chocolate's got a bit of milk in it. They don't do anything above like 72%.
All right, okay. I don't like dark chocolate. Oof, no, thank you.
Oh.
No, thank you. Thanks, Danielle. Thanks, Slinker. Thanks, girlies. Just want to pop the heating on for a minute. I've gone cold. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you, Slinky. Thank you, everybody. I don't get these battles, me. Can you explain what happens with them? Just tap the screen, Chloe, and we'll chat on when I see you. Just tap the screen up, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Robin. Just tap the screen. Tapping the screen can help. Tapping the screen can help. Has anybody got a glove they want to put down? That would help. A glove. Oh, that went cold then. Got right shiver. Anybody got a glove that they want to put down? Then please feel free to put it down. I don't like dark chocolate. Where are you from? The UK. There's a glove gone down. There's a glove gone down. Ooh, aye, there's a glove gone down. Ooh, aye, there's a glove gone down. There's a glove gone down. Ooh, aye, there's a glove gone down. Thank you for the roses, a red, violets, a blue. Slinky, we are family. Got Slinky with me. Kerry with the fireworks. Amy with the glasses. Big up Kerry, girl. Thank you, Amy. Big up Kerry, you little legend. Thank you so much. Don't put that down, Joe. Don't put that down. Go on, Teresa. Yeah, tap the screen. Tap, tap, tap. We want to win, and you can win from tapping. Tapping and gifts is what gives you, gets you to win. Tapping and gifts. People don't understand the importance of tapping the screen when you're in a battle because it can be the matter of life and death. Anybody got a glove to put down in the last 30 seconds? Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the heart me's. Paula's just reached member level 17. Kerry, can you pop it down in the last 30 for me, please, girl? Let's keep hold of them bloody naggies. Let's keep hold of them bloody naggies. We'll have all the naggies. A2 League, number 88. Who even are we? Who even are we? At this rate, we could be getting back into the A1 League. We're doing well, gang. We're doing well. Thank you, everybody. If you're not tapping, you're slapping. You're slapping, you're slacking even. You don't understand the battles. Well, it's our team against Chris's team. Don't put the glove down till the last 30, girls. Don't put it down to the last 30. Thank you, Leslie. So it's our team against Chris's team. So Chris's team are trying to beat us and we're trying to beat him. We've got 6 nuggies and Chris has got 2. So we're trying to keep hold of our 6 because if we lose our 6, then we go to 0 and he'll go to 3. So we're protecting the nuggies. That's what they are here. So you can gain points by tapping the screen, sending gifts when you're in a battle. There's a glove going down. There's a glove going down. Ooh, aye, there's a glove going down. Ooh, aye, there's a glove. Oh, there's a glove gone down. The glove's gone down. Glove, the glove's gone down. Thank you, Kerry, for the glove. If you are hitting the glove, you have to hit the glove. It opens up and then it gives you your, ooh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Helen, thank you, Amy. Thank you, Slinky. Thank you, Kerry. Amy with the crowns. Go on, Shelley. Thank you for the hand heart, Zoe. Thank you so much, Kerry. Big up Kerry in the chat, gang. Can we all show the love in the chat for Kerry? Big up Cherry. Big up Cherry. Kerry's just changed her name. Big up, Kerry, big up. Amy, you little legend, as well as Slinky and Zoe. Thanks, girlies. Shelley too. Thank you, Ellen. Thanks, Teresa, Sophie, Joe D, and everybody else in here. Big love. Thank you, Kerry. Chuck the hearts in the chat, guys. That was a nice
Yes,
one,
Vicky,
wasn't it, Chris? That was a nice
smashed it.
one.
Yeah, that was good. You smashed that.
It
Good
was,
work.
yeah. Well, I hope you and everybody else is all right, and I'll catch up with you over the weekend.
Thank you. Yeah, go on. And you, I'll catch you later.
Bye-bye,
Ta-ra,
darling.
babe.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Big up, Kerry. Big up. Thank you, gang. Thank you, everybody. And that is how you win a battle. So when a glove goes down, the idea is that you hit the glove. When the glove opens, it brings you another box up. Then you choose your gift and you send it. When there's a glove down, you can get up to ×5 on that gift. So if you are sending over a anything and you do it through the glove, you've got more chance of it hitting on the glove. So therefore, you've got more chance of getting more points. Sorry, just hang on 1 second. I think the kids are coming as well that week. Sorry, Kerry, I was just replying to you then. I think the kids are coming that weekend as well. No, you can't buy a glove. You get a glove if you're the MVP, so if you're the most valuable player of the match and you win a glove. So you can only win gloves, mists and... Oh, you smell. Have you just picked?
I don't.
Gloves, mist and what do you call them? Hammers. What do you call it? Time maker. No, what's that one? What do you call it? The hammer. Yeah, the hammer. Just a hammer that does nothing. So the stun hammer does nothing. A timer gives you 10 seconds extra. The mist misses out the other person for 30 seconds so they can't see what the other person's doing. And the glove lasts for 30 seconds as well. I couldn't think what it was called then. Couldn't remember what it was called. Yeah. So yeah. There's all different things that you can use. Casper is a little bit on boot camp at the moment, so Casper always doesn't listen to his dad, but does listen to his mum. So it always is bad cop versus good cop, and I'm always the bad cop because Casper I don't allow to do a lot of things that Darren lets him get away with. Anyway, Darren's met a new friend that he went to visit yesterday who is a dog trainer and he rescues dogs as well. And he was asking him yesterday for some help and advice. So Casper is now at boot camp. So he's not allowed on the couch. This is his second day of not being allowed on the couch. So when we're not in, there's chairs on the couch to stop him. So he doesn't get on it, and he's also been stopped from getting on our bed because I've told Darren that when we get home and we buy our new caravan, Casper is not allowed in it. He's gonna have to live in the awning because I'm not having him on the bed and I'm not having him on the couch. It's not happening. So I can quite easily stop him from coming on the couch and the bed, as I did when we bought the other caravan. But Darren wants him on the couch and on his bed, to the point where Darren sat there on the edge of the couch and Casper sprawled out like 10 men. And I just said I'm not having it, so he'll just have to sleep and live in the awning. So I think Darren's kind of realised that he needs to have some boundaries because he has no personal space where Casper's concerned, because Casper just takes over. So he's in boot camp, so he's not been allowed on the couch for 2 days. He wasn't allowed on the bed last night. He did keep barking while he was down here, but he couldn't get on the couch because the chairs were here. And when he did eventually come upstairs to us, because he kept barking, and I'm worried about people in the block, I'm worried about people around us that, you know, they don't want him barking. So we did eventually let him come upstairs to us, and he slept on his bed, and he tried getting on our bed a couple of times, but Darren got him off straight away. So he's in a bit of boot camp at the minute, is Casper. Casper is the lad, couldn't sleep without my dog. Casper is the lad. It's all well and good if you've got a sausage dog, Kerry, but when you've got a Labrador that's as big as Casper is, and he gives you no personal space, like on the bed, I would wake up and Casper would be on my legs and I wouldn't able to move. I'd have cramp in my legs and everything, because you don't feel him get on the bed as big as he is, but he takes over the bed, so you are subconsciously moving. You end up on the edge of the bed with no room, and Casper's there sprawled out, balls and all. So I've just said, as much as I love him dearly, he needs to understand that he doesn't go on the couch and he's not sleeping on our bed. He's not a little dog, he's a big dog. And when you're living in a small space like a caravan, it's not a couch like what you've got in your house. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like a couch you've got in your house. And it was getting to the point that Darren was literally sat on the edge of the couch and Casper was all sprawled out on his side. So yeah, he's at boot camp. Mine's on the bed now at the side of me as well, which is great. Like I say, if you don't, I mean, you know, I like to cuddle up to my husband in the night and he likes to cuddle up to me, but when you've got a great big 30-kilogram dog in between you and you can't move, and you can't move the covers because he's on them, it's an absolute nightmare. You know, it's an absolute nightmare. So yeah, he has a bed. He has a very comfy bed. He has a very expensive bed in the van, but he never went on it, so I got rid of it. I've not slept because my puppy was slapping me around the face with a bull. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Is there a particular kind of caravan? I know exactly what I want, Mrs. H. Yeah, I do. I know exactly what I want. I have a sausage dog, Vicky, and he pushes me to the edge of the bed. Luckily, my dad has him at night. Honestly, if you know what that is, I ain't got a clue. Casper is the third. He's a nightmare. No, Vicky, mine goes in his bed at night, then the hubby comes up there. That's how it should be. But no, Casper's literally getting in the middle of us, and I'm like, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. So expensive caravans now. I don't know. I've not looked. I know what I want. I've just not looked. I sleep with 5 I couldn't. Especially not when you're in bed with your husband. I want to sleep with my husband, not with the fucking dog in between us. How did Amelia like a crochet lesson? She absolutely loved it, Zoe. She absolutely loved it. Yeah, she really... Well, you know, the flight got cancelled, so they ended up staying an extra 24 hours, minus 1 minute. They're a proper heat thief, I know. No, agree, need boundaries. And with you in a van, not much room is exactly, Shelley. Thank you, Shelley, for your support. Appreciate it. I don't have a hubby. I prefer the dogs. You see, that's it. You see, I do prefer to be in bed with my husband, just me and him, and not me and him and Casper in between us, so we can't snuggle up. I hate it. He's my comfort blanket when I go to sleep. And when I'm waking up and I'm on the edge of the bed and Darren's on the other side of the bed and Casper's in the middle of it, nah, I'm not here for that. I've never allowed any of my animals upstairs. I love that. Absolutely love that. And it's not a bad rule to have, because neither did my dad. My dad never allowed any of our dogs upstairs. We always had Labradors. They were never allowed upstairs. Where's that got stuck? Come on, you little buggering thing. Oops. 6 chihuahuas, they all have their own beds in the kitchen. Love it. And so they should. I agree with you very much, lah. Casper doesn't want you having any fun. It's not that. I just don't want to be waking up in the night with the fucking dog in the bed and I can't... Us two are on opposite ends of the bed. It's just not what we're like. Do you know what I mean? Bonnie was never allowed to do it. So but Casper's been allowed to do it because Darren's been so bloody soft with him. But anyway, my lab was never allowed upstairs, but used to love her cuddling on the settee with me. Yeah, I get that. And do you know what? Maybe when Casper gets to a point, then maybe, just maybe, we'll get to that point. But right now, Casper rules his dad. Absolutely rules him. Absolutely rules him. Like, honestly, I can't even explain how much he rules him. Like, I can be sat in here with Casper. Casper will be fast asleep on the floor. I'll be sat here working on my laptop, on a call, whatever. Casper will be fast asleep. Doesn't bother me, nothing, just be there. Darren comes in, and within seconds of his coming in, he's pawing him, he's crying at him, he's nudging him, he's crying, he's pawing him. And I'm just like, he's been fast asleep for half an hour. Not moved. As soon as he walks in, he starts. My dog's bed is in the kitchen. Yeah, I agree with you. Casper's will be from now on. I think it's time that I sent Casper some Casper treat. He doesn't bloody need any, Zoe. Don't bloody need any, I'll tell her. It's exactly the same as mine. She never left the hubby alone. Honestly, Helen. And the thing is with me, like, is I'll snuggle him, I'll cuddle him, I'll get on the floor with him and do all that. But then when playtime's over, he goes. But he never gives Darren a minute. Never gives him a minute. He's constantly on at him, nudging him, wanting him to play all the time. It's like he never gets a minute with him. And it's his own fault. But we're trying to change it, aren't we, darling?
Yeah.
Darren's trying to use some strategies that George gave him yesterday, and yeah. Mine can't get on the settee. They need the steps, so they come the days they're allowed on the settee. Yeah, I get that. How did you end up rescuing Casper? So we had Bonnie Boo Boo and we lost her. Bonnie was my chocolate girl, and the house was horrendously quiet. It was awful. The boys were both out at work. Darren and Colby were going out to work. We were still in lockdown. I worked from home and I hated it. I'd go down to my den every morning. I had a den at the bottom of the garden, which is what I worked out of, like a summer house. And yeah, it was never like, oh, it was awful. It was awful. And then one night we just sat having tea and I just said, listen boys, I need another dog. I can't stand the house. The house is so quiet. I just can't stand it. I said, but I'm going to look at getting a rescue, something that is a Labrador that's maybe lost its parent, lost its owners, or it's looking for a better home for whatever reason, maybe like an adult Labrador. So I just put on my Facebook, does anybody know of any adult Labradors that need rescuing? We're looking to rescue a dog, kind of thing. And my friend rang me and said my friend has got some Labrador, male Labradors that she's looking to rehome. And I said, brilliant, get her to ring me. Anyway, she rang me, she FaceTimed me, and she was basically a lady that was up in Dumfries. She was from Bolton, which isn't far from where we're from, and she she bred her dogs, and in lockdown she'd gone to live with a partner up in Dumfries on a dairy farm. And while she was up there, she'd bred one of her dogs with this guy's bitch and had pups. And a few weeks had gone by and she kept getting stopped in the little village saying, there's two little dogs, we think that, like, we know that you're a Labrador owner, we think the Labradors, but they look like they're fending for themselves. Anyway, long story short, she went up and spoke to the farmer. The whole house had COVID, and the farmers, like, everybody had it, and he'd taken these two boy dogs away from its mum earlier because they were going to be his new gun dogs. But then they'd all become really ill. So these two pups had just been left in a barn and were just being fed cow's milk. So she said, I'll take them and look after them for you until you're all better. So when she took them back to her, she very soon realised within a day or two that these dogs were underfed, under malnutrition, they had no teeth, they needed a lot of love and support. So she went back and said to him, listen, these dogs need to be found a home for. They can't, they're very underweight, they need... we need to find him a home. And he reluctantly agreed that if she could find a good home for him to go to, then he would let them go. And it was Casper and his brother. Anyway, she said they're about 16-week old. So she showed me a video of him and he was just sat there in this corner like this looking, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I love him, I'm gonna have to come and get him. So Darren came in from work and I just said to him, have we got fuel in the car? He was like, yeah, why? I said, we're going on a road trip. He was like, where are we off? I was like, Dumfries. Now this is in lockdown when you couldn't cross borders, but I didn't tell Darren that because he'd have worried. So we just drove up there and went and got him. Thankfully we got over the border, and then we went in, got to Dumfries and collected him. And we just met at this little village shop, and yeah, handed over the cash, picked him up, and off we went. And honest to God, I can't tell you how bad he smelled. He absolutely stunk of piss. It was horrendous. He was so underweight. His little back legs weren't formed properly. He had no teeth. I didn't give him any. Tried giving him some ham when we got back home. He wouldn't touch it. And then I just said to Darren and Colby, and I was just like, go to the shop and get me some cow's milk. So they went to the corner shop and come back. I poured him some cow's milk and he lapped it up, and I went, he's been fed on cow's milk, that's all he's been living on. He lived on a dairy farm. All us had been doing was feeding him cow's milk. That was it. So I then had to wean him. I made him a load of broth the next day, some chicken broth, trying to get him fed up on that, and weaned him onto dog food and a very high protein diet. He was very under malnutritioned. He had to have loads of vitamins because his bones weren't forming. He'd been left in something that was really narrow and really shallow, because even now to this day, Colby, even now to this day, Casper will not go between, like if we're upstairs and he comes upstairs, he did this last night, the door was open that much and he won't open it because he won't go through a gap. He's terrified of his own shadow, that dog. You can't move anything quick near him, he cowers. He's been badly treated. He'd been very badly treated. I don't believe that the farmer had treated him very well. There was obviously some objects. I don't know whether it was a brush or a spade or something, because like you can't hoover near him. If you try and hoover, he'll run to the stairs or he'll cower in the corner. You've got to be really careful wherever you are moving. Like if I move this that my phone's on, I have to be careful how I move it around him, because if I'm not careful, then he will just he'll just cower. It's, oh dear, I need my tablets, babe. They're here, aren't they? He will just cower. It's just really, really sad how he's been brought up. Really sad how he was brought up. And unfortunately, even now, he has issues with his back legs. When he's been running for a long time, his right back leg starts to kick out when he's been running for a while, and he'll have that deformity forever. And it's because he was so under malnutritioned when we got him. Oh God, man, he stunk. Honestly, I can't say how bad it was when we got him. And yeah, so how we got the name Zoe, how we got the name Casper was when I had Bonnie had some puppies, and Bonnie had 2 yellow boys in a litter, and I wanted to keep one of them. Me and Colby wanted to keep this little boy, and we called him Casper. And Thumper, we called him Thumper, and we said if we were going to keep him, we would call him Casper. Anyway, we never got to keep him. We kept when Casey had a litter, we wanted to keep Thumper, but we couldn't, because we were advised not to keep a boy with a girl because he'd try humping his mum. So we decided to keep Bonnie instead, so that was it. So on the way back from picking him up, I hadn't told Colby where we'd gone. I just said I'd gone out to work with Darren, I'll be back later. When we turned up and I knocked on the door, I had Casper in my arms and I'm coming in, he was like, oh my God, we've got a baby boy. So we brought him in. The crazy thing is, I'd always said if ever I had another dog, I'd have a red fox boy. I'd always wanted a red fox boy, and that's what we would have. So when I come in, I was like to Colby, like, what we're going to call him? And he went, Casper, and I went, yeah, I thought that as well. So yeah, we got Mr. J. Why are you atting people, please? Why are you atting people? So yeah, that was why we called him Casper. What was the other questions you were asking me? What brought our rescue back from Cyprus? And he was so scared, but has come so far in 3 years. Oh, I love that. Oh, the poor little man. I know. It's common also in labs. It's common in Labradors to have bad hip and knee joints. It is common. But what Casper's got isn't to do with that. Casper's is because he was under malnutrition and his back legs hadn't formed properly. Like, his back legs were smaller than his front legs when we first got him. So he looked like his proportion wasn't right. And his back legs were just underdeveloped, unfortunately. So he probably is going to have problems with them in later life. But for now, he lives his best life. And one of the best things he can do is swim. And you all know what Casper loves swimming like. His little brother, so, Mrs. H, a lot of people ask me that. What happened to his brother? So when I went for him and I said to her, where's his brother? And she said, somebody's coming for him tomorrow. So somebody from Charlie actually went and picked him up the next day. Or else I would have took them both. But yeah. He's still not a fan of men, but he's loads better. Yeah, Casper's a bit like that. Like I say, certain kids, I believe that on this farm there was a kid that was little with strawberry, gingery blonde, curly hair. Because if he sees a kid with short, curly, gingery, strawberry, blondie coloured hair, he goes fucking mental. And he has done since he was a pup. And we think that kid did something to him. He never do. You know what he's like. He's so soft. But if he sees a little kid with curly blonde, strawberry blonde, gingery coloured hair, he goes mental. So yeah, I think the kid did something to him. And that's how we lost our golden Labrador. His back legs went, yeah. How old is it? He's 4. Where did his brother go? Charlie. Hi, Suey. I know it's bad. Bless him. So sad how anyone could do that. I know. Would you recommend getting a lot? Oh, 100%. I wouldn't have any other dog. I mean, as much as Smiler's won my heart, I still wouldn't have any other dog. I mean, to be fair, I do think Smiler's got part lab in her. We do, don't we, Dee? Dee? We think Smiler's got part lab in her.
Yeah.
Definitely think she's got some lab in her. She's adorable. I can't wait to see her tomorrow. Something triggers him. Yeah, 100%. 100% something's triggered him. Something to do with a little girl, little ginger, like a strawberry blonde. He goes mad. I have a lab cross golden retriever. They are such great dogs. I love my boys so much, yeah. I prefer dogs to most people. Me too, to be fair. How is Smiler doing? Well, we're going to go and see her. I'm just waiting for a reply. To see about going and seeing her tomorrow. He's not replied to me. It'll probably be morning now. It's so sad what people to these dogs. I know it is really sad. It is really, really sad. It is. Lost my lab when she was only 5. She had cancer. Oh, Helen. My boo was only 8 when we lost her. My Bonnie Boo Boo. I have lost my 3 just after Christmas and wanted another one, but don't know what to get. Yeah, I understand that. Do you know what? The right dog will just come along at the right time. Oh, Smiler. But yeah, it's hard. It is hard. I mean, I've got Boo in my shoulder there, so there is Bonnie's paw print, and I've got her ashes tattooed into me. I have a black lag named Mel. He is so clever. I love him to bits. I will love that. Casper's dead clever. He's really intelligent, even though he's a bit crazy. He is really intelligent. Hi Tish, you all right, girl? Yeah, he is. He's a little love, his Arcus. He is. He's amazing. I wouldn't be without him, but he can be hard work at times. I've thought about getting Smiler, just don't know. She would be with my birds and cats. Well, all I can say is she is actually living in a house with cats. And obviously the more time she spends with Halcon, then we'll have a better idea after a few weeks of how she's going to be, with what kind of home is going to be best for her. Yeah, getting there. Hope you're good. I'm good, yeah. When I went to see my dog, he was pushed to the back by his sister. He's got a cute little face. I thought, oh, I love that, Lara. That was like my caser. There was 2 of them left in a barn when we went to get her, and I was like, I can't take one away from the other. Yep, they went home yesterday after a 24-hour delay. I might message you about her then. Yeah, not a problem. Like I say, we'll have a better idea once she has spent a bit more time. I'll know when I've been and seen her again. I can't wait to see her and see how she's come on. She's the most adorable little thing. She's so soft. She's so loving. She really is. She's adorable. Absolutely adorable she is. Hope they did have a lovely time. They did. They'd had a great time. They're back again in 4 weeks. They're coming back. They're coming back in 4 weeks. She's a wee babe. She is. She's adorable. Yeah. The snow was so bad at Manchester Airport. The plane hadn't took off. There was like a 6-hour delay with the plane coming, so they ended up cancelling theirs till the next day. So yeah, they're back in 4 weeks, and we're going to Cappadocia, which I can't wait. That's on our bucket list. So yeah, we're going to Cappadocia, which I'm excited about. Very excited about, actually. I'm very excited about it. I was just going to see if Elaine was on. She was on earlier and then she went again. No, she's not on. Casper's great. It's great.
Go on with Vicky. I was just thinking about you.
Oh, why? What have I done?
Nothing. I was thinking we've not been live together for a little while.
No, I know. How are you?
Yeah, we're all right. Jeff's been a bit uppy downy this week, but he's all right. He's better tonight.
Why? What's been up with him? Poorly or?
He had a bit of a funny episode with his vision, and it only lasted about sort of 15 minutes, but I put him to bed because he's had this thing before, and I thought it was fatigue, because neuro fatigue can just kick in like that. And then I rang 111 just to double check, and they said go to the GP. So the GP saw me, or saw Jeff, within 3 hours, so that was good. And then they referred to the TIA clinic.
What's that?
It's a mini stroke.
Okay.
Because he's not under any consultant anymore, like he's nearly 6 years post, so he's not under a consultant. So I must admit they were brilliant. Like, oh, hang on, I've got to do a jigsaw. Wait a minute. It's bloody things doing my nutting. Oh shit, I missed it. So they were so good. The stroke clinic rang me 8 o'clock on Tuesday night. So like literally 3 hours after the doctor did the referral. And then they gave us an appointment yesterday at 9 o'clock. So we went up there and he had all sorts done. He had a CT scan and ECGs and bloods and all of that kind of thing. At first they said she diagnosed him having a TIA, having a mini stroke. But that was based on Jeff's description of what had happened to him. But when I then had a further conversation with Jeff in the waiting room, it turned out the vision was affected in both eyes, not one eye like she first thought.
Ah, right, okay.
Which is why she diagnosed TIA. But at the end of the day, even if it was a TIA, there's nothing I can do about it because he's on treatment. He's on the right treatment, but I genuinely don't think it was. he's been to the optician today because that was part of the care plan. They wanted to refer to ophthalmology at the hospital, and I
Yeah.
refused it because he's had 2 referrals there, and I've had to wait 5 hours both times, and I've not even been seen. I literally, we walked out, didn't we, Jeff?
Yeah.
Waited 5 hours and walked out because I couldn't stand it anymore.
Wow.
So I said, I'm not going there. I'll pay for him to have an eye test at our local opticians because they know him really well there.
Yeah.
And we went today and he can't find anything going on. There's nothing obvious to suggest anything. He did an Optomap, which looks at the back of the eye. Thank you,
Yeah.
Bag. And there was nothing there. So he thinks it's migraine.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, migraines can give me flashing lights and a bit of blindness and a bit of funny vision.
Yeah, they can be anything. They can be like, Jeff had blurry vision for about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he was quite tired for the rest of the day, sort of very, I don't know what the word is, probably a bit lethargic.
Yeah.
And then by yesterday, when we went up the hospital, he seemed a lot better. So often with migraines, if you have a migraine, even if you don't have the headache part, they can really wipe you out, can't they?
That's
So
exactly what they do, yeah. Whenever I've had migraines, they can literally, I can sleep 24 hours after I've had one because it absolutely wipes you out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then, but the other thing she said it could be was postural blood pressure. You know, like when you stand up too quickly,
Yeah.
your blood pressure can't keep up with the pace of the movement. And because he's got a brain injury, it's harder for it to keep up anyway because...
Fair enough. Yeah, I get that.
So she said it could be postural blood pressure. But yeah, we don't really have any kind of diagnosis, but I'm pretty certain it's not a TIA.
Got a dog next to you that's asleep.
Yeah, can you hear him snoring?
Yeah.
I've got 2. I've got
Thought
this.
it
I've
was
got
Jeff.
Reggie. I've got Reggie here, although it's not actually Reggie snoring. Look, this is Reg, right? It's not him snoring. It's this one over here in the corner, over there. He's
That's loud.
eh?
Really loud.
Yeah, he is really loud, but I don't take any notice because
You're used to it, aren't
I'm
you?
used to it. I've had to step out. I'm tired and can't compose myself. Have you gone all silly now, Vic? You might say the wrong thing. Yeah, what are you up to? You crocheting? Crochet.
Yeah, I'm just crocheting. I'm just finishing off this jacket that I'm just making. I'm just making a jacket.
Oh. Oh, wow. How long have you been doing that one?
About 3 weeks.
That's not bad though, is it?
No, I think I'm more or less getting there now. I'm going to have a see. Yeah, it's nice.
Every time I see you, I think your hair looks different. Have you gone darker?
No, it needs doing. It needs a what? Well, I'm going to just curl it tomorrow. No, it's not darker. It's just the way it is because it needs styling and it's not in any style.
Well, I think that look actually is quite nice. You know that like bed hair. Like, I'm not saying it looks like bed hair, but you know when you ruffle it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it when it's ruffled up. I think it actually looks quite nice.
Ruffled up in a little bit, you know, like somebody on my video said, Rod Stewart.
Well, we'll have all the compliments around here.
We'll have them all. We'll have them all. So you've had a bit of a rotten week then, haven't you?
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not been sort of rotten, but it's just, it's horrible when you kind of don't know where you're at, isn't it? Like, and you always worry that if you don't know what's going on, it's a worry, isn't it?
I think it's the not knowing, isn't it? Sometimes
Yeah, it is.
not
So
knowing
what
that.
have you been up to? How's Smiler?
Smiler's good. I've messaged. I think we're going to go tomorrow. We're going to go tomorrow or Saturday to see her. I can't wait to see. It's actually going to be 2 weeks on Saturday since we've seen her because the kids have been here, haven't they? So the kids were here. Then they went off to Istanbul for a couple of days. Then they came back for New Year, so we've had New Year with them. Then they should have gone home on Tuesday. And then they got a 24-hour delay, so they didn't actually go home until yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got delayed because of the weather. So the plane from Manchester didn't take off. So there was no so they couldn't get home. So they got a 24-hour
Was
delay.
that snow? Was that
Yeah,
snow
yeah.
in Manchester? Was it?
And it's funny because I go to Wool Wednesday on a Wednesday. It's called Wool Wednesday that we go to with all the expats. I love it, absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And we went yesterday, and Charlotte, who runs it, wasn't there. And I said to one of the other girls, and she said, "Oh, she was sat on the tarmac for 6 hours on yesterday morning." I was like, "At Manchester?" She said, "Yeah." And that was the flight that the kids were getting home. So we were watching it, and I was on the way to the airport with them, and I said, "You're not going home today." I said, "I'm telling you now." I said, "That'll be cancelled." I said, "That flight will come out here, and the staff will be over their hours, so they'll have to put them up in a hotel for the night. You won't go till tomorrow." And
Yeah.
lo and behold, so Charlotte, there was Charlotte, her two kids, a baby, because she's got a baby, a 10-month-old baby, and her husband, and all the rest were all sat on the tarmac for 6 hours.
Oh my God, that's awful. It's nothing worse because you can't move anywhere, can you, either? You can't even get a drink, you can't get food.
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Thank you,
So yes,
Carmen.
so that got cancelled. So they ended up back here, which was nice. And then they went home yesterday afternoon. They went again yesterday afternoon. They flew at 3:30 yesterday. So they go back home.
Smiler, if you've not seen Smiler for 2 weeks, I bet she's put on some weight.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping when I go, I'm going to be like, wow. I've seen some pictures of her, but not like proper pictures of her.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see her. I just can't wait to see her and
Have
give
you
her
got all the money now that you need for the?
No, we've got we're on our way. We're having a big fundraiser at the end of the month. We've got a lot of my guys. I've had 25 people. We're not quite there yet, but 25 people have donated different things like bath bombs, a mystery box. Somebody's donated a remote control car. Somebody's donated sweets, all sorts. And all I've asked, because obviously I'm in Turkey, is if we can get 25 prizes that people don't want, if they can, then whoever wins their box, if they can post
Send
it
them,
out to the person, that'd be amazing. And we've sold the boxes for £5 a box, so everybody will have a go on the boxes, and that's all going to be fundraiser. We're going to have like a fundraiser on the 31st. So we're going to have all sorts going on the night. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And then hopefully then we won't be too far off having the rest of the money that we need to get her back to the UK. So yeah, it's exciting.
Is she still going through the process of being rehomed here while you're raising the money?
Yeah, so right now she's in a sanctuary. She's in a rescue sanctuary up in the mountains, where she is. So he is just working with her, trying to just show her some love and affection, because she's so affectionate, but she's so frightened as well. She's so timid, it's unreal. And then he's taking her out for walks, so she'll be able to be lead walked. She'll, just everything that she needs to get to the UK. So she'll also be going next week. Will it be next week now? I think it's next week. Yeah, but next week now she'll be going to get her rabies injection, her titer test, and the rest of her injections that she needs. She needs to go and get all them done. So yeah, that's going to be done. And then we're just going to see what happens, what she needs, and just get her back to the UK. She'll probably be coming over in about April time. She'll be coming over. So
I was going to say it takes a few months, doesn't it, to get it all
yeah,
sorted?
it takes like 3 to 4 months to get her sorted.
If you can get her more confident around people, it's going to help the travel process, because obviously, I presume she's going to have a stopover, is she, when she comes back?
So she'll come from Dalaman Airport. She'll be flown to Amsterdam. Not Amsterdam. France. Calais. I can't bleeding remember, Joe. She gets flown to France, and then she gets picked up in France, and then she gets drove over the channel then to Harwich. Then she gets collected from Harwich and then taken to a new home. So yeah,
it's still a lot, isn't it? It's a stressful process because she's not going to have a clue where she is, what she's doing, and obviously they're kept in cages for their safety and for travel. and
Yeah,
it, you know, that's like scary in itself, isn't it? Like as well. Although I'm sure they're crate training her. Probably, I would have thought.
they are. Yeah, well, they've not started that yet, but
Yeah,
she will be great trained as well. Yeah, definitely, she'll need
yeah.
that done. So yeah, I'm excited to go and see her. I'm excited to see what she's going to look like and whether she's put any weight on and just what she's like in general. Really,
Yeah,
I'm
it'd be
really looking forward
nice.
to going and seeing her. So we're going either tomorrow or Saturday to see her. It's just been really busy with having the kids in. We've done so much, but they come back in a month. The kids are coming back in a month for a week, and we are going up to Cappadocia. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Where's that? How far away is that? I was going to say actually, you might not want to do this, but do you mind doing a little rose battle with me?
Not at all. Why?
Is that all right? Because I'm on this Spartans leaderboard campaign, and roses are worth 10 points. So I wondered if
Yeah,
you'd
go
do a
on.
little rose battle. Is that all
Of course I
right?
will.
Let me just set one up. Hang on.
Come on.
Um,
You
so
don't mind
yeah,
having
how far,
so
how
roses
far
only,
away is
guys.
that?
Roses only. There we
There you
go.
go,
So
guys. We're just doing
yeah,
roses only, guys. Tap some roses if we can, people. Thank you, Sparky.
so yeah,
Um,
what were we saying then? So
thank
yes,
you,
so we're going up to Cappadocia, but we're actually going to we're going up by bus. We're actually getting a bus up, so we're getting the bus up to. So it's about a 12-hour drive, but with plenty
it's quite a
stops.
while, isn't it?
We're in like these
Thank
We're in like these big plush seats, so we're going to try it. Listen, it's 22.99 each. Thank you, guys. It's
What, on the
22.99.
on the coach?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
all
like
right.
50 quid
Thank you,
each
Pam. Thank
return,
you, Katie.
and you're in like these big plush seats. There's just two of you. To be honest with you, it'd probably take us 12 hours to get there if we went by plane,
Yeah.
because we'd have to go from Dalaman to Istanbul and then Istanbul to Nervizk, whatever it's called. So
So
this way we just go
how
straight
long will you
there.
stay there for?
3 nights, I think we're going to do.
What, and then come back again? Well, it's quite a long way to. Is there something there? What's nice there? I don't know.
I'll show you.
Hello.
If I show you this picture, it'll probably make you know exactly what
Thank
it
you,
is.
everybody.
A lot of people.
Thank you.
So have
Sparky.
you ever seen that?
Oh yeah, I have seen that before.
Right, that's Cappadocia.
Ah.
People don't know
Thank you,
that.
everybody. Oh yeah. I don't know if we can use a glove in a rose battle. We've got a glove to get rid of. Can we use a glove in a rose battle?
Don't think you can. So yeah, that's Cappadocia. So it's where all the hot air balloons are.
Apparently you can.
Can you?
Apparently. It's only because I've got one to get rid of, that's all. And I don't like wasting them because they're precious, aren't they? Thank you, Pam. That looks beautiful.
So yeah, that's basically what Cappadocia is. It's where all the hot air balloons.
So have you been there before?
Nope, never been before. Have we got a glove, guys? We'll try it. Have we got a glove?
What do you mean there's two, Kerry?
We've got a glove
Katie
to
only
use on
has
the last
20
30.
hours. Katie's only got 20 hours. Oh, we've got two. We've got two gloves to get rid of. Oh, Katie, thank you. Well, we need to get rid of Leanne's and we need
Yes,
to
they
get
are
rid
out
of
of stock, Laura. Yep, they are out of stock.
as well, guys.
I'll let you know when they're back. As soon as they're back, I will let you all
Thank
know.
you,
Guys, it's a
Siobhan.
rose battle. But just do roses. That would be absolutely amazing.
Thank
If
you
you
so
could
much,
just do
Siobhan.
roses.
Thank you. Oh my God, Siobhan.
Go
Thank
on
you
with
so
the
much.
roses.
Thank you, Siobhan. Sparky, Katie, thank you. Yeah, that'll be lovely, won't it? It'd be really nice. Are you going to go, like, do you go in a
No.
balloon?
We're not actually going to go up in a hot air
Thank
balloon.
you so much,
Absolutely,
guys. Thank you.
100% not.
Love.
No,
Use the
we're not
glove.
going to go up in one.
No, I don't think I could ever do that. Carly, Sparky, thank you so much. I
you,
honestly
Annette.
don't think I could
Thank you,
ever do that. That's
Zoe.
one thing I don't think I could
Bye.
do.
Thanks, Zoe. Thank you.
I'd feel so unsafe in
Yeah, it's not for me. Thanks, Julia.
in a
Thanks, Rebecca.
basket.
No, I
I
don't
think I
do
probably
hard.
watched too much Wizard of Oz when I was younger. Maybe that put me off. I don't know.
Terrified of heights. So no, absolutely not. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you so much. Julia.
Stephen, Kylie, thank you, Pam. Thank you, everybody.
So yeah, I just think,
God.
no, I'm just a little bit like, no, it's not for me. Not going up in one of them. It's not for me. Thanks, Julia.
Will your kids do it? Siobhan, thank you. They won't do it either, no.
None
Kylie,
of us
Pam,
will.
thank
Darren won't
you.
neither. No, none of them. Thanks, Rosemary. No, none of us will be doing it. None of us will be doing it. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you might as well,
We
Katie.
will, we will go to where it is and we will watch them, but we won't be. No, we will not be
It is
partaking.
amazing when you watch, because when we stayed in Florida, we must have been in a flight path bit for the air balloons, and we used to go out running early morning, like 7 o'clock in the morning, and you'd see them going over, because obviously it's a good time, isn't it, for people to go sunrise.
Yeah, with sunrise
And
is
it
when
was
they do it.
fascinating.
To be
Thank
fair,
you so
where
much.
we live, we see them all the time. Where we live on a Sunday afternoon, they're always coming across our campsite.
Yeah,
We're in the flight path, so we see them
Yeah.
quite a lot. Yeah, we
yeah,
do.
that's
It's amazing.
nice.
Yeah, you
That
won't
is
catch
nice.
me up in it.
Oh,
Not a
we'll have all
chance.
the gloves, guys. We've got another
Yeah,
glove. We'll have all the
you would
gloves.
not catch me going up in a hot air balloon. It was an early
Nah,
start. Be up at 3 and back
it
in
just
bed by
doesn't.
7:30. I know.
It just doesn't float my boat. It's a bit like skydiving. I'd love to do skydiving. I just don't think I'd be brave enough to, like, just in case. There's always that just in case, isn't there? Katie, thank you. Kylie, Sparky, Pam, thank you. Thank you, Carly.
Absolutely not for me.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
it's
my
not.
cup of tea. No, it's not my cup of tea at all.
But then,
So
you know,
no.
it's just as nice watching it, isn't it? And you can still see sunrise, sunset, and all of that. It's not,
Yeah, it'd be nice just to go and see it and experience it. It doesn't matter that we're not actually going to go up in one, though. Do you know what I mean? I'm not.
that's
It's,
what I mean. Katie,
no, I'm not.
thank you. Sorry, let me just thank me.
Yeah, let me thank
Thank you
these
so
guys.
much,
Thank you so
Katie.
much.
Thank you.
Big up to our beautiful Zoe. Big up, Zoe. Thank you, gorgeous. Thank you, Rosemary, Tina, Helen, Tracy, Julie, Annette, Slinky, Nick, Joe, and every single other person that contributed. We're number 78, guys, on the A2 League, which is incredible. So thank you, guys, from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate you all.
Katie got a glove.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kai's
no,
just
that's
saying
the,
it. Kai's just saying here, watching them was an experience in itself. Yeah, I think that as well. That's exactly what I think.
yeah, I don't think I don't think you need to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's absolutely stunning to go up and have a look, but I don't think I'd want to risk my life doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely not. Not for me, Joe. Not for me.
What's your temperatures like at the minute?
Yesterday was really warm. It was about 25 degrees yesterday afternoon, but then this afternoon it's not been as nice, but there's been a beautiful sunset tonight, so I think it'll be really warm tomorrow.
Yeah, you can
That'll
usually
be
judge that. You can by the evening, can't you?
a really
I
nice
think
sunset
we're meant to be
tomorrow.
-4 tomorrow, so I don't know what up north is because we usually get the warmer weather down south.
That
-4.
-10, and then my friend Whit, who's up in Scotland, it was -10 there this morning.
Gosh,
Not
so
for me.
cold. I can't stand it this time of year when I like it, I don't mind it cold as long as it's dry, but I don't like it when you've got to go out and your car's all iced up and you've got to go out there and sort it out. It's horrible, isn't it? This
Not
time
for
of
me.
year.
The reason why we do what we do, so we don't have to do that, because I couldn't think of anything worse. I can't stand the rain. I don't mind the snow. I don't mind the weather as long as it's not raining. But at this time of year, even the snow and that it just gets me
It's
down.
depressing, isn't it? And if it makes you
Minus
feel
20,
like that, then it
minus
affects
20.
your mood, doesn't it, and everything. So it's, I think it's lovely what you do because then you don't get all those you don't get the shitty weather. Well, we do get a bit of shitty weather here, I know, but it's not the dark, the rain, the cold, is it? You still get the
I
summer
don't mind
kind
how
of
it is now for you guys. It's more the rain for me. When it's rain and dark and dingy, I just can't abide it. I just can't abide it.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it either. Jeff, say hello to Vicky.
Good evening, Cooper. How you doing?
Good evening. I'm all good over here, Jeff. How are you?
Nice to have you. It's all good.
Good. So
It's all
good.
Good.
Right then, guys. It's lovely to see you as always. I'll catch up with you in the next couple of days.
Yeah, take care and I'll see you soon, all right?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. 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 Oh, that was a nice catch up. I know it is absolutely freezing in the UK. Look how my eyebrows seriously need doing. I'll be doing them tomorrow. How bad do them eyebrows look, guys? Ooh. I do not like winter. It's horrible. It's not the winter. It's not necessarily the winter. It's the rain for me. It's the rain and the dark. It's like, how rainy and how dark is it? It's just, it it's just, I don't know, I can't even explain it. It's just mentally draining when it's cold and it's wet and, can't stand it, no. It's not for me, definitely not for me. It's too dark in the morning, yeah, that's what I mean. Dark, dingy, rain, horrible. Horrible. Right, guys, I am going to love you and leave you all. It is 10 to 12. We are trying to get in bed before midnight, which we managed last night, but then I wasn't very well. So I'm going to love you and leave you all, and I will catch up with you all tomorrow, okay? Go and see Smile, hopefully Smile. I'll let you know in the morning what we're doing, okay? As soon as I've heard from them, I will let you all know. So, good night and God bless you all. Thank you all for your love and support tonight. I hope we've given you a giggle. Cutting Darren's jumper off him. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Love you all. Good night and God bless you, gorgeous people. Sweet